Hello, 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 and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. Today is my Sunday snack sale, but today is also my 800th broadcast. Who would have known when I started this channel all those years ago that eventually I would get to 800 broadcasts? Well, let me introduce today's co host once again, back by popular demand. It is Kitty, Mr. Hedgehog. Welcome, welcome,
Well,
Kitty.
thank you and happy 800th. 8,
Thank
that
you.
is totally amazing. Completely and totally amazing. 800, I can't imagine.
I can't imagine either. It's, one step at a time, one broadcast at a time, all with the grace of God. So I give glory to God that I've made it this far. And hopefully, in another couple of years, we'll be celebrating 1,000.
You can It won't take that long. It took you so long to get to 800. It won't take you any time at all with the blessing of God to get to 1,000.
Well, you know, I have 3 auctions a week. So therefore, it's about 150 a year. So it'll be a couple of years, but and every now and then we cancel an auction, but every now and then we have a pop up. So it will definitely be a couple of years, but hopefully y'all will be there to see it, and you'll be saying, I remember when that bell had her 800th broadcast, or I remember when that bell woman got to 2,000 subscribers. So I love that y'all are here to celebrate the milestones with me. So let me go ahead and tell everybody how this will work, and then we'll say our individual hellos. So, for anybody who is new and watching for the very first time, if you think you might possibly want to bid on something, what you need to do is send me a registration email as explained in the description of my broadcast. Let me know your YouTube name, your real name, and your shipping address. That way I know where to send the bill and where to send the items you win. Once you have registered, then you can bid. The way you bid in my chat is in numbers. That way I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were going to be invoiced on your invoice, which is itemized. I want to let you know that all items are as is and where is. All sales are final. All You must be 18 or over to bid. The only time you can retract is during the auction. Um, all items must be paid for. I do not cancel invoices at all ever. You simply have to bid responsibly and pay for what you bid on. Um, Auctions are combined on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday into one invoice that gets packed and issued on Wednesday, Thursday. If you haven't paid by Saturday, then you do get the small $5 late fee just because I'm having to walk over it and around it all weekend while I'm trying to do my 3 auctions. So when it is still sitting here and I've got to walk over and around it, then you do get that tiny $5 late fee for that big inconvenience in my life. The methods of payment are a choice of Zelle or PayPal. The method of shipping is called Pirate Ship. All right, let me scroll to the top and say our hellos. And while we're doing this, go ahead and click the thumbs up. Also, click the share button and share me out on your YouTube community page, on your Facebook, Instagram, all your Discords, including mine, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, any other social media you have. Okay, starting out, I see my King Ballerino, King Craig. All hail King Craig.
Hi, Craig. How are you?
And if any of y'all wonder why I call him King Craig, it's because he has the highest tier membership And anybody and everybody that joins becomes a ballerina or ballerino. Then the second tier, you become a queen ballerina or king ballerino. And on the top tier, you get jewels in that royal crown. And that's where Greg is. All you have to do is press the join button. Next, I see abnormally normal, our friend Diane. Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane. How are you?
Next, I see Kentucky Wife Life. That's our friend Heather. Welcome, Heather.
Hi, Heather. Welcome in.
And Heather was here last night, and we had such a great time with her in the chat. Next, we see Chew with a pink hand waving. Hi, Chew.
Hi, Chew. Is it Chew or Q?
It's Chew.
Chew. Okay. Hi, Chew. I just wanted to make sure I say the name correctly. Nice to see you.
Unless, there's always the chance that I've been pronouncing it wrong all these years. So, Chew, if I have been pronouncing it wrong, you let me know in the comments. I don't ever see Chew chatting, so I don't actually know if Chew is male or female, if Chew is adult or teen, if Chew is in the US or another country. I actually don't know, but I'd love to get to know Chew, wouldn't you, Kitty?
I sure would. I
All
certainly
right.
would.
And there's KP. Hi, Kenny.
Hi, how are you? Welcome in.
And he's got his own channel. So if you're looking for more content, check out KP. Next, I see our friend Jocelyn Jassisi. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Okay, next I see CQ Kathy. Welcome,
Hi,
welcome, CQ.
Hi, CQ.
Okay, scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Next, I see Praise Him with the Dance, who is Nancy Smith, and she'll be running our chat today. Thank you so much for being here, Nancy.
That is wonderful.
Next, I see Jennifer Chesney. Long time no see, Jennifer. We've been missing you. Welcome, Jennifer, everybody.
Welcome in, Jennifer. And I like your last name, Chesney.
Next, I see Janice Milligan. Welcome, welcome, Janice.
Welcome in, Janice. Nice to see you.
Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, next I see King P. Welcome, Mr. King P.
There we go. I'm back.
And he apparently has a trophy that is yellow, smiling, and a trophy that is yellow, smiling again. I'm not quite sure what that means, but sometimes our foreign viewers have different emojis than we have. But that's how it looks on my screen. Okay. And Kitty, sweetheart, you have just a little bit of static. All right, well, we're going to get this auction started. Y'all go ahead and click the thumbs up, pretty please. And I say, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. I'm so surprised we don't see ICU in the chat. I so hope that she's okay. Well, we're going to get started with a fun round that we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And in this Belle's Bargain Bonanza round, everything is going to start at just $1 for choice. And I thought I would start out with some paper products because whether you are making meals at home, you're going out to the park and having meals out there, maybe you're grilling outside and having people come to your backyard, or very soon it will be tailgating season. So that's another great opportunity to use some paper plates or serviceware. So let me show you what we have. In the back, we have such a fun shape that happens to look like a watermelon. Next to it, I have two of the square paper plates. Now, most of the time, I just sell the round ones, and the round ones come in a large and a small. But recently, I have found these big square ones, and I have to tell you, I love them for salads. I eat so many salads in the summer, and I find that this is just great to put all the lettuce down and then you put your toppings on top. Or a lot of times, my salads are bag salads. I'm sorry, but when they mark them down to just 99 cents, I'm like, oh, here's two meals for 99 cents, because I'll eat like half a bag for one meal and half a bag from another. It's one of my little cost saving methods. And so, therefore, I tend to buy bags of salad and they get marked down at my grocery store. Then in the front row, I have these cute little cups, great for ice creams, great if you make your own snowballs. This one over here with the fruit, I think would be great for a fruit salad. Or if you're having a grill out barbecue, these would also be great for potato salad, macaroni salad, that kind of thing. Because really, do you want your ribs accidentally touching and getting the sauce from the potato salad on it? No, you want it in a separate cup. Okay, we did we lose Kitty?
I'm here.
Oh, here you are. Okay. And meanwhile, while I was showing the first items, we have Kathy Dubrick. Welcome, welcome, Kathy Dubrick. We also have Mr. Terry. Terry, I hated to bill you for just $6 of stuff. So we do still have your items set aside and you can add to them today, but there's never any pressure. All right, so we're looking for $1 starting bid for choice.
$1 starting bid. Do we have any interest? You can use plates, all your paper plates and paper cups all year long. Doesn't have to be just for picnics. We go through a lot of paper plates in my house.
Oh, do you?
Yes, a lot. Most of them have been from you, too.
Okay.
I used to just, I don't know. Since the kids moved out, I like to get cute ones instead of just the ones that everybody uses.
Right. I totally get that.
Just kind of fun.
And it seems festive, like you're planning something or celebrating something, even if it's just a Tuesday.
Exactly. Exactly. It can be a positive thing, too.
Well, and like for instance, if you end up getting the watermelon ones, you can say, oh, we're having a luau,
There you go.
or we're having a fruit party. And it's always nice to have a few birthday plates in case there's a last minute birthday. Oh, I didn't know it was your birthday. And then you go into your kitchen and boom, you already have the birthday plates just in case.
Yes, that's right. You never know. Always be prepared.
Yes, ma'am. Well,
So,
last call on this. If nobody's interested, we can clear this away and just go on to something else.
and don't forget the thumbs up, everybody, please.
But you know what we almost forgot is Craig had planned a giveaway today in honor of the 800th broadcast. So what we're going to do is we're going to let everybody put in one number between 1 and 50. Nancy will tell people when they can start and put in one number. And Craig's already told me what that number is. And when we see it, we are going to give away Craig's prepaid $5 bell bucks that you get to spend on something, anything, or even many things today. That way, y'all can get a little extra in honor of the 800th broadcast. So we're waiting on Nancy to put in the start, and then you're going to put a number in between 1 and 50. And once again, we want to thank our King Ballerino, Craig Wolf.
Thank you, Craig, so much. That is so sweet to do.
And look who we have here just in the nick of time, Doria. Welcome, welcome, Doria. I'm so glad you're here, sweetie.
Welcome, welcome, welcome in. And Terry Bear said hello to me, and I didn't say hi back, so I'm going to say hello. Hello.
And hello to your Terry as well.
Okay, go ahead and put in. Oh, there they go. Okay, we got numbers.
Kitty, I'm going to grab one thing real quick that I want to sell tonight. Let me know when everybody's got their number in, and I'll check for the right number. Although Craig's probably checking too.
Right. Okay. Got numbers. Let's try not to put double numbers in. Not that I don't see any so far. Let's see. How are we doing with the numbers? Numbers.
Okay, did everybody get their number in?
I wanted to say one thing, Craig. I really, really like your picture. It's very handsome.
Is it the wolf with the crown? I think that was
no,
made by Shelby.
It's a picture of Craig.
Oh, fantastic. Nice.
Oh, I'll just let this be for other people, okay? So go ahead and do the number. Whoever's the closest. Let's see.
Okay, has everybody gotten their number in?
Okay.
Oh no. I did something where I just turned off my fan.
That's okay.
Oh, no.
You can wait. How is everybody doing today? What's the weather like in the different areas that you're from? It's pretty nice here today. It's got a slight breeze and it's warm in the house. It's a little less warm outside. Let's see. Well, we have 15 people in the chat. And is everyone sure they put their number in? Let's see. 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh-oh. What happened? Can you still hear me? Am I still being able to be heard? Hello? If you can hear me, can you put... Oh, okay. Thank you. I guess we lost Belle, but that's okay. We'll just sit here and talk about the weather or whatever. Anybody else, does anyone have an interesting story they'd like to share? Did something interesting happen this weekend or this week that maybe they want to, put a little share in there with us? Something that we can pray for somebody about? She'll be back. She'll be back. She might have lost her internet for a little bit. I really don't have, let's see, anything what happened interesting this week. Oh, I hear Belle. Did Belle get
Can y'all
make
hear
it back?
me?
There she is. Yes, we can. Well, I can. And if I can, I'm sure they can. Can everybody hear Sweet Belle?
I don't know that they can because I keep getting this message that the page isn't responding. So it's not letting me load the chat and it's not letting me swap the pictures where I can be big.
Since Craig's answering me, Craig, can you hear Belle? Oh, yes. Nancy says, yes, ma'am, I hear you, Sweet Belle. Terry Bear says no. And CQ says, yes, I hear her.
The problem is I keep getting the message that the page isn't responding. And because the page isn't responding, it's not letting me swap the pictures or get the
today. She is again. Belle, would you like me to go out so you can come completely back? See if that helps.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll be right back, everybody.
Okay, now apparently it's fully loaded. All right, let's see. Is Kitty still here? All right. Did we announce the winner? The winner was number 33. Craig, did you announce it while I was having technical issues? Oh, we seem to have lost Kitty. Come back, come back. And if anybody arrived while I was refreshing with my technical difficulties, I am so sorry.
You can't help it when it's computer stuff and internet stuff and everything like that. That's
Okay,
just
so the winning number was 33. 33. Um, Let me see if I can scroll up past the chat that I missed to see who got the number 33 or who got closest without going over. Okay, Nancy has figured it out, and Nancy says our winner is Heather, Kentucky Wildlife. Kentucky Wife,
Hey,
lead me home to the I belong. I'm sorry, that's probably not actually her theme song. I don't know if that's her theme song or not. So congratulations to Heather. So Craig has donated 5 Bell Bucks for you to spend sometime today. So surely before all the hours of the auction is over, you can find $5 of stuff that you want to have added to your box on sweet Mr. Craig, right? Okay. Apparently there is a correction. Craig has decided it. Oh no, Kathy says that she was over. Okay. So last call on this $1 round. Last call on this round.
oh, we have a gift alert. And Heather said,
Oh, give it to ICU. She isn't here to spend it, but we can gift it to her if or when she happens to
I
come.
think she meant CQ. I think the
Oh,
I think the I might
okay.
have been
Um,
a misfinger.
well, you can see how confusing it is since we do have an ICU, who's one of our mods.
Am I correct, Heather? Is that what you meant? I don't want to say something incorrectly. Yes. Okay. That was very sweet.
Well, that was Nancy saying that she had just decided it was CQ. So I'm so sorry, ICU. If you're watching this back and you had gotten your hopes up, I'm so sorry. Okay. Last call on these paper products. All right, let me move these aside and we will get on with the auction.
Remember, if there's something that you like that you want to see that you haven't seen or doesn't come up as far as it's food related, let us know. And if Belle has it or she can
All
sing,
right.
she will get it for you.
Well, did anybody see my big news in the YouTube chat, which is we are revealing a new flavor of moon pie today? Are y'all ready to see the new flavor of moon pie?
Yes.
ICU is going to be so sad she missed this. The new flavor today is peach cobbler.
Oh, yum. Yum, 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 yum.
So we have peach cobbler, and as always, we have chocolate, which is the original. But not only that, when I got the peach cobbler in, I was also able to get the fall flavors. You ready for the fall flavors?
Oh,
Do you remember them from last year? The fall flavors are pumpkin
oh, those
spice
are so good.
and salted
Oh,
caramel. So I have 4 flavors to offer you today of moon pies. And we're going to start the bid at $3. $3.
$3. Do we have any opening bids for $3 for moon pies?
We got 4 choices.
Moon pies starting bid $3. Well, I'm going to start. Oh, okay. We have a starting bid of $3.
Now, y'all keep in mind, these that are limited edition, most of the time they sell out within a week or two. A few people last night were talking about lemon, can't get lemon anymore. Talking about strawberry shortcake, can't get the strawberry shortcake anymore. Blueberry, can't get the blueberry anymore. I can barely get a few here and there. So if you are looking for them, stock up while you can.
Do we have any bids of 325 or 25 cents for a bid of 325?
And the other announcement I wanted to announce is I'm looking for a list writer. Last night I told everybody, well, I didn't have anybody to write the list. I would just go back and write the list from the auction. And I checked back last night, checked back this morning, checked back midday. And for some reason, the chat still hasn't uploaded. So if there's anybody who might want to write the list and help a Belle out, I would really appreciate that.
It would help me too.
All right, we're at fair warning. I'm so surprised y'all didn't bid these up.
Peach. I've got to try those peach ones. The salted caramels, I think out of all the moon pies, the salted caramels are my favorite.
Okay, we are sold to Nancy. Oops, Nancy got the peach. She should have bid it up. Should have bid it
Oh,
up.
oh, oh
Sorry,
well.
sorry.
Nice news. Hi, Ashley. Welcome
Ashley
in.
Pope, I'm so glad you're here. It's Ashley with an I.
Ashley
All
with
right,
an
we've got 3 other flavors.
I. Well, I will
Were
take
you
the salted caramel.
okay? So we have pumpkin spice and chocolate left.
Now, Belle, is there any possibility that you can get more of these?
You know, if it had been bid up, I could have driven to some other towns to look for it. But since it sold at the starting bid, it would be really hard to do that.
I see. Yeah, next time I'll have to make sure and we'll have to bid things up.
But there's
Any
always the
other?
chance I might be able to have some for next week. So it just pays to come back every week to the auction.
That's true. That's very true. Is there anyone else? We still have chocolate and
Pumpkin
pumpkin.
spice.
Yes, chocolate and pumpkin spice. Greg, you like moon pies? Oops, I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have said that. But well,
All right, last call on the moon pies then.
Well, I see no other interest.
All right.
That surprises me. Moon pie is usually very, very popular.
Well, to each their own.
Belle, could I send could I buy the chocolate moon pies and send the chocolate ones and send them to Craig as a special gift from me for his wonderful gift certificate and for thinking about it like that.
Okay, gift alert, gift alert, gift alert. Chocolate moon pies going to King Craig. Thank you so much. All right, next, $3 for choice. I have these sandwich cookies. Let me show you the dates on these 2027. And these have a very unusual gourmet filling. The filling is churro. Now, if you're not familiar with churro, churro is a combination of vanilla and cinnamon. To me, churro tastes a lot like a snickerdoodle. I don't know if y'all have snickerdoodles where y'all live. So $3. But in addition to the churro, I'm going to list some other flavors I can get. Now, because I'm on a limited budget, I can't buy one of every flavor just to show you what it looks like, but they're all in the same size package. They're all work the same, they're just different flavors. So, in addition to churro, I can get creamsicle, I can get key lime, I can get lemon, and I can get strawberry.
These churros are the churro ones are so good. They are just amazing.
Ashley's in for three.
All righty. And Ashley, were you interested in the churros?
And maybe
Oh,
somebody can
sorry.
type into chat the other flavors so that the chat can see it. Once again, the other flavors, in addition to churro, are creamsicle, key
Cream.
lime,
Okay.
lemon, and strawberry. Nancy gives an endorsement for the creamsicle. She accidentally wrote dreamsicle, but it's creamsicle. Oh, anybody for 325 for so many choices of flavors? If not, we're going to count it down.
They all sound amazing. I do like the churros and the creamsicles, I, the key lime. These are just a really good cookie.
Oh, and Craig says that his favorite is the key lime. Oh, and Ashley likes the key lime too.
Okay, there are the flavors in the chat. I'm not sure that I spelled them correctly, but they all are for you.
Oh, thank you for doing the work of a mod. I appreciate it, Kitty. You're so sweet to help out. All right, we are sold. All right, let's see which one Ashley picks and what quantities.
Ashley.
And we're missing our Lily, Ashley. We're down to just one Ashley today.
Okay,
Maybe
two.
she and ICU are like having a barbecue somewhere. Okay, two of which one of the flavors? Once again, the flavor choices are churro, key lime, creamsicle, lemon, and strawberry. I want to make sure I can get you the flavors that you like. Unless you meant two of each of all five flavors. But that'd be 10 packages of cookies.
Well, maybe you can never have too many cookies.
Well, we will be having more cookies coming up after this as well.
She wants one of each except the strawberry.
Okay, all right. So we'll get those four packages of cookies added to your invoice. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to open this to chat. Anybody else want packages of sandwich cookies? Let us know what quantities and what type of cream you want in them.
And remember, they're all very yummy. Yum, yum, yum.
All right, anybody else? Okay, we will pass one.
Fred wants one key lime, and then he's done.
Okay. Well, last week I think we had to cancel. The week before, I debuted these banana cream cookies, and they were very popular. But I have just one box left. So I tried to see if I could get more, and my supplier said, I don't have that, but I can sell you two boxes of lemon. So I do have two available of the lemon. My supplier also had some in strawberry cream. And have you noticed one thing in common with all of these sandwich cookies, Kitty?
Um, do you have 16 packs?
Well, that too. But they're all a vanilla cookie with a delicious cream.
Oh, oh, that's nice. Uh,
But I found just one that is a chocolate cookie and it has a peanut butter filling. So
um,
these are going to be $3 starting
yeah,
bid for choice. And one of the things I really like about these is it says 16 packs and two cookies per pack. If
Beth.
you're a person by yourself and you've ever opened the cookies and you don't eat them fast enough, sometimes they get a little stale. I personally buy these for myself. That way, every time I open a new package, because I'm kind of a two cookie girl, therefore, it's a fresh new pack rather than me just slowly but surely over a month's time eating on the big packages of cookies. So I actually like the 16 packs for that. Plus, they're very convenient to just throw in my purse when I'm retail arbitraging for y'all.
We have two abnorm abnormally abnormal Nancy, correct?
Diane?
Diane, I'm sorry. I write that down now, and I'll remember it. She wants one churro and one key lime.
Well, I'm going to do my best, y'all, to go back through if the chat uploads to get everybody's orders. The problem with not having anybody at all willing to write down the list this week, is it is being problematic. But hopefully it will upload and hopefully I'll be able to get these orders in. That's why I'm still begging for any volunteer who is willing to write down the orders.
Okay. Doria's in for 3.
All right, Ashley, do you want to go to 325? Now, y'all keep in mind, I only have one banana. I only have two lemons. Oh, Heather's so funny. She says, probably an unpopular opinion, but she kind of likes the cookie just a little stale. Well, it does make it softer. So if you're a person that just likes the softness of a cookie rather than like the snap of it, it's kind of like bread, I think. You know, some people like a soft bread on their sandwich, and other people like to crisp it up. And I've always wondered why BLT is always served on a toasted bread and why, you know, peanut butter and jelly is always served on a soft bread. But I think it could be said the same with cookies. I know with bagels it's that way. I hear people up north who have bagels say they ask you, do you want it toasted or untoasted? Down here we have beignets and croissants. So none
Doria.
of those get toasted.
Ouch. 350.
We're looking for 375. Okay, Ashley is out.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes, yes, we can. And Heather says, my grandma used to give us cookies and milk to dip. Oh, that's so sweet. You had a good grandma. And Kitty was also blessed with a grandma, I know.
Okay. Anyone for 375? That's
If not, we're just going to count
375.
it. Thank you.
The current bid is 350. How about 375?
We can go ahead and count it down, Nancy.
These cookies look really, really, really yummy. Going once.
Great for school lunches
Going twice.
or just in your purse when you're shopping and running errands.
Fair warning. Hi, Matt. Welcome in.
Hi, Matt.
And we are sold to Doria for 350. With banana and lemon.
Okay, so banana is sold out, and here is the other lemon. Here's the other lemon. All right, so this is my last lemon. And then I have more of the strawberry and the peanut butter inside the chocolate sandwich cookies. Terry, I can't really read emails while I'm broadcasting, but after all the hours of the auction are over, I will
Ashley
be
Park wants one peanut butter.
message you back. Okay. Thank you so much, Ashley. Let me get you a peanut butter as well. All right, there we go. All right, we'll open this up to the chat.
I don't know if I can still be heard or not because I can't hear Belle.
You can be
But
heard,
if
but you can't
everybody,
hear me. Any your interest? We need all the people who are saying they can hear to help write down some of who wants what and send it to me. We need some help and some list makers.
I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Now I can hear you again.
Okay, perfect.
I'm so sorry, Belle, if I was talking over you. I don't mean to. I just all of a sudden I couldn't hear you.
Well, I could hear you, so I was trying to talk in between the breaks. Okay. So, last call on these. All right. Next, some of you may be saying, this is so frustrating. I wish I could try all of the flavors. Why don't you have a variety pack? Well, I do have a variety pack and I sell it by the case. So here is an entire case of 10 packs of cookies. This case of 10 packs of cookies is going to be $5. $5 starting bid. That's like 50 cents a pack of cookies. How crazy is that? So let me talk you through all the different flavors you get. The first flavor, Kitty, is a strawberry creme. The second flavor is a vanilla creme. Then you have a vanilla creme in a chocolate cookie. And then you have a banana creme inside a chocolate cookie. And last but not least, you have an orange creme. And I think this one tastes a bit like the creamsicle. So here is a uh, full case. So you're not picking and choosing, you get the whole case of 10.
Well, that
Oh,
sounds,
thank
and these cookies are very good. And mine, my grandchildren love these because they get to choose what kind they want. They don't have to have one kind in each box or each container. They get to choose which one their own package.
Oh, look what all the guys are saying in the chat. Craig says, those are another one of my favorites. Mr. Terry Bear out in the Netherlands says, mine too. So these are beloved by the guys in our chat. That is such a great testimony. Anybody interested in the entire case for just $5? You get all
That
the flavors.
that's a great deal. $5. Do we have a starting bid of $5?
And Craig says, I can attest to those cookies being good. I'm so happy with that.
Lots of cookies for $5.
All right. Well, if there's no interest, I'm going to move them aside. Another thing that I had shared in my community post and even in the Discord that I had managed to find is brand new. It's going to be $3. Our Korean barbecue. Korean barbecue. So, and I love that it comes in a cup. You add the water and stir and stick it in your microwave. Easy peasy. So, we're going to start this at $3. And not every town has a Korean barbecue restaurant or a Korean barbecue food truck. Also, you'll see from the sticker here, there is no MSG. Anybody like Korean barbecue? Oops, we lost Kitty, but I think she's back now. Kitty, can you hear me? Kitty, can you hear me? Kitty, can you see me? Well, maybe she's not back. All right. Well, if there's no interest on the Korean barbecue, it might be a little too exotic for some people. I totally get that. No worries there. Okay. Next, here is another cookie. These are fudge covered, filled with peanut butter cookies. $3 for these. The date on these is 2027. So, who has $3 for fudge covered, filled with peanut butter? Welcome back, Kitty.
Thank you. And the starting bid of these,
$3.
$3.
And I tell you what, I'm going to make it for choice. Oh, the Korean barbecue wasn't spicy. It was just Korean barbecue. Um, this one is 2027, and it is ginger snaps. So now you have two choices.
I will bid it up to $3.25.
Thank you, thank you.
And do we have any bid for $3.50? We get two choices: ginger snaps or fudge chocolate peanut butter cookies. Yum!
And if y'all get tired of the food and are ready to see some towels or some bowls or plates or trays, um, candy dishes, y'all let me know. We can always swap to the non food items as well.
Daria, honey, did you want to come in at $3.50? I think you need to refresh a little, sweetheart.
This is a great time to remind everybody to click the thumbs up, pretty please, to all 17 watching, and to make sure you're on live chat, not that top chat, which will deceive you into thinking your own chat is at the top. Also, make sure that little red line at the bottom of your screen is pulled all the way forward. Sometimes, if you're running other windows on your computer or other apps on your phone, you'll think it's pulled all the way forward and you'll realize you're just a tiny bit behind, but that tiny bit makes a difference in auctions.
It certainly does. Daria,
So, Dor, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Doria, let us know if you want to come in for 350, sweetheart, or you're going to go out.
Oh, and Ashley says that Grace loves them too. I'm so glad to hear such great compliments on the offerings. And after this, I see it's the top of the hour. So after we sell these off and decide who gets what, how about we do a dollar round?
Thank you, Doria. Diane wants to know if you have multiple.
Yes.
Yes. And Craig says, cool. Does anyone want to come in at 325? 325. I'm sorry.
Well, we might as well go ahead and count it down. Nobody's going to bid it up now that I've admitted having multiples. From now on, we're going to wait until all bids are in before announcing if there are multiples, because I know y'all will just wait and get it for second choice if you know I have a bunch. So that was
Oh,
my fault for giving that little tidbit away. So let's go ahead and count it down, and then we'll see who wants what. Then we'll have our $1 round. And still to come, I've got some salty snacks, some sweet and salty snacks. I've got some gorgeous fall kitchen towels, Pop Daddy pretzels, some chips, and some other seasonal favorites,
yum,
and some
yum,
serving
yum.
dishes and cups and coffee.
Sundays make me so hungry.
Well, it's a good time to eat your Bargains by Belle snacks while watching and buying more Bargains by Belle snacks. Oh,
Especially if
all
I'm
right, we are
sitting,
sold.
sit here and eat. I could sit here and eat all those chips while I'm talking to everybody.
Well, and everybody would hear the delightful crunch. I was watching the live feeds on Big Brother, and so help me, their microphones on the live feeds are often so close to their throats that you can hear them swallow. You can, when they're drinking water, you can hear the crunch when they're eating snacks. Some of them I wish would move it a little farther away from their throats.
I agree with you on that one. I used to have to make my husband go into the garage and eat when I was with child because I couldn't
Oh,
stand listening to him eat.
all right. Well, we are sold to you, and we're waiting to see what you want and how many.
I would like one ginger snap and
Okay.
one fudge covered, please.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Now we'll open it up to the chat. Anybody else want a fudge covered with peanut butter or a ginger snap? Anybody else? Oh no, are you still there, Kitty? Sounds like you're going for a car wash. Kitty? All right, Diane's going to take 3 peanut butter fudge. Doria's going to take a ginger snap. did you get Diane's 3 peanut butter fudge and Doria's ginger snap? No, I'm making fun, Terry. She's not actually in a truck, although she does drive a truck. But she's at home with her loving husband. I was just making fun because sometimes she gets that staticky sound. And a lot of times when she gets a staticky sound, she either can't hear me right after that or she loses connection. So, but she did private message me that she was going to write down the list. So that's why I'm trying to check with her to make sure she got those last few orders in case she loses connection. Okay, last call on these. But at some point, she'll realize that we can't hear her and she'll come back to us. Oh, she's bidding in the chat. Oh no, maybe she's typing in the chat. I see her tea. I see her tea. If only it was a peach tea or an iced tea. All right, I shouldn't be making fun. All right, let me set these aside. All right, next we're going to have our $1 round. And let me show you what the choices are. This is the moment I most need a co-host while I'm trying to move things around and get things situated so that somebody can talk to y'all while I am setting up the board. All right, here we go. The first choice is Nature Valley Sweet and Salty Nut Bars, Dark Chocolate, Peanut, and Almond. Oh, wait, I think she might be back. Okay, Kitty is back. We're on our $1 Bell's Bargain Bonanza round. So our first one was the Nature Valley Sweet and Salty Dark Chocolate Peanut and Almond. The next one is the Shortbread Cookies. Let me put these this way. I think I can fit more this way.
We have Cherry Bear in for $1.
Yay. All right. I also have a chewy dipped bar. This one has, come on, focus in. No artificial flavors, no fructose corn syrup, no certified synthetic colors, no synthetic preservatives, just healthy, yummy. Okay, next I have a Nopper. Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to go in for $1.25, please.
Okay. Well, I try to have a few things that are non-food as well as food. Look at this cute little container that you could put your candies in, or you could put ice cream in. I think this is just delightful. Be great for fruit salad. So cute container to eat out of. Also, Kitty, have you ever had the problem when you want a cold, icy drink that the ice just melts and your drink is all watery? Whether you're drinking soda or juice or whatever?
Many times. Many times.
All right. Well, I have reusable ice cubes. So you put these in the freezer and they get cold, and then you put these in your drink. That way it'll make your drink cold, but it will never melt into your drink. And look how cute these are. I know somebody's saying, oh, I'd swallow that. These are too big to be swallowed. And they look super cute floating around. We have little fish and flamingos and pineapples and all kinds of cute little creatures. So
Oh, those are
those
cute.
reusable ice cubes are also going to be a choice.
Those are so cute.
Thank you.
And you could, when you're not using them, you could put them in the little holder right, the little container right there, and always have them on your windowsill in your
That's
kitchen.
true. Oh, I do have one more choice. It's a chewy dipped chocolate chip granola bar. Just chocolate chip granola bar would be delicious, but I love that it's dipped in chocolate. So I'm going to put that as a choice as well.
And do we have any other offer bids of $1.50? Anyone for $1.50? Heather, did you want to come in at $1.50 and have a misprint, or was that just a misprint?
Um, Kitty, I don't want to dox Heather, but she did tell me in private that she uses a voice to texting service
Oh, okay.
for medical reasons in
Mm,
order to place her bids. So I told her we
I'm
would give her some extra grace.
okay.
So we'll make sure that she meant $1.50. She might have been trying to message out instead, and that's fine. So we're going to pause just a moment so that we can check
Okay.
with Sweet Heather. Because anybody who has a app that is helping them place their bids, we want to give them time and understanding.
Certainly. Thank you for telling me that. Okay. Thank you, Heather.
Oh, she just wants us to ignore it. Apparently, it wasn't a bid; it was just a wrong little click, and I stray click all the
Fine.
time.
I also don't
No
want
worries
to.
and no pressure. All right, well, we can go ahead and count it down and then get back to our
There we
auction
go.
because we still have great things to come. I didn't know CQ is still here, but we have towels.
Ooh. And you can buy those towels and send them to CQ with her agreement, and maybe she can make something for you for anyone who might be interested. You have to talk to her about that though after you
Yes,
buy the
and she
towels.
is on the Discord. I think most of the time she just gets the towel directly, makes it, and then once it's made, bills and sends it to them. I think that's how she does it. But
Fair warning, sold to me.
all right,
Uh,
well, what are you picking?
I don't know if you can hear me anymore. Nope.
I can hear you, but I'm guessing you can't hear me. Every time there's the static, it's usually followed by Kitty not being able to hear me, and then her having to refresh and come back. Okay, I'm glad you're still here. And in honor of the 800th broadcast, we do have something special we're going to do in the middle of the auction as well. All right, we're waiting for Kitty to let us know which one or ones. Oh, wait, we've just lost her. Okay, she's going for two shortbread, two chocolate granola, um, with the blue on it. All right. If it's this one, Kitty, I only have one, but I will sell you the one I have. This one is a one and done. Okay, and here are the shortbreads. All right, we're going to open this up to the chat now. Anybody else like to choose from the remaining items? Any other interest on the shortbread cookies? The Nature Valley, which are dark chocolate, peanut butter, and almond. The chewy dipped granola bars, which have chocolate chips in them. The Knoppers, which, if you're not familiar with Knoppers, these are milk chocolate hazelnut wafers with 5 layers. And in between the layers, there is a cream filling and a hazelnut filling. Okay, CQ is going to take 2 shortbread. Thank you, thank you. Let me grab those. Okay. Anybody else? Oh, there's no pressure to buy anything, Craig. We love you just hanging out with us. And we thank you so much for that giveaway at the beginning of the show. All right. Kentucky Wife is going to take the cute little container. And wouldn't this be awesome just to fill it with lemons and limes for whatever you're serving, whether it's ice water, iced tea, or even an adult item? So cute in here. All right. And 2 shortbread. All right. Grab those. All right. Anybody else before I clear these away? I thought everybody was going to be wanting these cute things. I just love these. And when I'm ready to wash them, you just put them in the dishwasher. I put them in the little silverware compartment. Okay, last call on these. All right, let me move these aside. Get back to our auction. All right, next let's look at some towels. Move the camera back a little bit. After all, it is fall. All right, here is the first towel. These towels measure 15 by 25. Look at these beautiful pumpkins. I love that these pumpkins have plaid on them. They have the black and white, they have the orange and white. So nice and modern. That's going to be the first one. These are $3 for choice, as always. Oh, wait. Diane wanted 2 of the plastic ice cubes. Okay, here's 2 of the ice cubes. I got it. Okay, Craig, you can always just private message me in Discord. And have you ever wondered why kitchen towels aren't fancy? Or if there was a way to have a fancy kitchen towel? Well, I finally found one. Look at this upscale, fancy, golden on the towel. Now, if the towel hadn't specifically said kitchen towel, I would have for sure thought this was a bathroom towel. It's just too nice for the kitchen. But I know that a lot of people have what they call show towels. No, don't use that towel. That's just for show. Use the one over by the kitchen sink. So I've got these 2 towels for choice. $3 for choice. Janet, I'm so glad you're here, Janet. All right. Anybody in for $3? Kathy's in for 3. Thank you. Thank you. If we've lost Kitty, we might need our fill in co host. We do have somebody on standby. We've got $3 from CQ. We're looking for 325. Anybody for 325? Otherwise, we'll start counting this down. Okay, and Kitty is back. Whew, I was getting worried. What was I to do all by my lonesome? Well, I thought she was back. Maybe I didn't click the button hard enough. There she is. There she
I
is.
don't understand what is with my internet today.
Well, I can tell you what we experience. We hear this static like you're going through a car wash, and it lasts for like 10 seconds, and then it stops, and then we hear you just fine. But at a certain point, you're like, Belle, I can't hear you. And we realize that each time it's the static, and then you can't hear us anymore, and then you end up leaving to refresh, and then we just wait on you to get back. So that's what happens on our end each and every time during each and every auction.
I'm so sorry. Please.
You can't help it, sweetie pie.
Okay.
So therefore, I've had internet problems so many times, so my heart goes out to you.
I,
And we'll be here.
I,
So, and if you don't come back after a while, then the replacement will come in.
I just want
So,
anyone to any one of your of the people on the chat judging you because of my bad internet, and that always concerns me. I just so please, it's don't do anything like judging Belle for. Anyways,
well, my concern, since you had offered to make the list, was just that you were missing what we were buying when you were losing internet. That was the only thing I was worried about. Because we seem to have a whole bunch of buys every time we have that little swap over. But this time we are sold to Kathy, and Kathy is picking the one with the pumpkins.
woohoo!
And did you want just one of the ones with the pumpkins, or did you need multiples? And I really love these modern pumpkins that aren't just the boring orange. I really like the whole black and white because so many people like the neutrals, have the minimalist decor. And they always say white and black goes with everything. And I think that's true, even just for Halloween.
Those are very, very cute. Uh, CQ wants one, and
And look at this beautiful gold. Look how fancy and upscale this is.
that is beautiful.
I tell you, it's bathroom quality. If it hadn't literally said kitchen towel on it, I would have just sold it for bathrooms.
I use
All right. Anybody else want to get in on these? I still have more left.
We're open to chat now. And CQ, if you make something special out of this, I want to see it.
On Discord, publicly.
Yes.
And if anybody else is wondering, oh, how do I show my arts, my crafts, the things that I make? You just post it on the page called The Easel. And if you want to show something that somebody else made for you, whether it's a famous artist or just somebody in your local area, you post it on the gallery. So easel are things you made, gallery is things other people made.
And Heather would like 2 leaves and 2 pumpkins.
Okay, here's your 2 pumpkins, and here's your 2 leaves. Thank you, thank you. All right, anybody else not sold out of these yet?
I would like to have 2 pumpkins, please.
Okay, here are 2 pumpkins for Kitty. Thank you, thank you. Anybody else? Last call on these. Yes, she was talking to you, Kathy. Kathy's like, were you talking to me? Dave was talking to me. She missed what you said about wanting to see what she makes with them and wanting her to post it.
Yes, CQ, I love, love, love the things that you do, especially since I'm a crocheter also. Not anywhere, not any how like you are. I'm like a toddler compared to how you make things. But I want to, if you make something special out of those towels, I definitely want to see them on Discord.
Now, I got to stand up for CQ and say that everything she makes is special, just like everything you make, I think is special.
Well,
So, just saying, just saying. I feel that way about both of y'all. The next towel says homemade pumpkin pies. The next towel says autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. Who said towels can't rhyme, huh? Now, the next one is very similar. It also says autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. But this one has a back rear end of the truck. This one has a side view of the truck. So looking for $3 for choice.
$3 for choice. Those are really cute. There's
Thank you.
for every type of. They're all pumpkins. Oh, we have three CQ in for $3 again. Oh,
Oh, there's Wendy.
yes, that's
Y'all say
Wendy.
hi to Kitty's Wendy.
Yes, that's Wendy. I'm going to mute first.
And they're going to need a picture of Miss Wendy on the Discord since they're now getting to hear Wendy. They want to see Wendy. So that's your assignment after the auction is you get some kind of picture, whether it's from, last week, last year, or right on the spot of Miss Wendy.
All right, I'm going to mute for just a second so I can yell at her.
Okay. Oh, that dog being a dog, I tell you. All right, let's go ahead and count it down. Oh, Diane is giving the great testimonial. She says, I got towels from CQ also, and they were very nice. Thank you so much. Because it's both a compliment to the towels, since I'm one of her towel suppliers. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but I'm one of them. Because she knows the towels that come from me are smoke free, pet free, and child free. And I know some of y'all need towels that come from that kind of a source. But regardless of who she gets her towels from, they come out great thanks to her talent and artistry. Fair warning.
I don't know if she's gonna not bark again because she's barking at an airplane, but hopefully she has stopped for right now.
Okay. Well, her barks are so light, they're not super problematic.
And CQ would like,
They probably sound louder to you than they do to us.
oh, very much so, especially when she's in the house,
Okay.
because we have.
All right. Well, CQ is going to take one of each. So here is one of the pumpkin pies, and autumn leaves and pumpkins, please, are all sold out. Anybody for homemade pumpkin pies? There's just the one left. Who likes pumpkin pie?
Well, I like pumpkin pie, but I prefer it on a plate.
All right. We'll move this aside if there's no interest. I tell you, when you get invited to Thanksgiving, everybody is, bringing their dishes, but you can't eat 100 pumpkin pies. How much better would the hostess like a towel that talks about pumpkin pie to clean up the mess or to decorate with, rather than just another pumpkin pie to have to serve up or is going to compete with hers? All right. Next, here's another round of towels. This one says grateful, thankful, blessed. Great towel for people of faith. The next one has a green background, which you don't see too often. It says gather here. And for our gnome lovers, boop, look at this cute gnome towel.
Those are adorable.
Thank you.
Do we have any interest? Ashley,
Who's in for three?
Ashley, you put 3 for the towel, please. Were you talking about the last pumpkin pie towel?
Um, Ashley with an I, were you trying to get in for the last round, or were you bidding on this round? Like, Ashley, were you trying to buy from the last round, or are you trying to bid on this round? Nancy, help me out here, pretty please. I do still have the pumpkin pie towel from the last round, if that's the one you wanted. Okay, this round I got the last of the other one. So you bought this one. Okay, I'm going to throw this one in the hamper for you then. Thank you so much. Okay. Is Kitty back?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I unraveled the mystery.
Okay.
Since you're making the list, Ashley with an I did in fact go back and buy the pumpkin pie towel from the last round. Although, in addition, she is also bidding on this round because she now sees that most of them are one and done, and there of the three towels, only one has a twinsy. So
Oh,
two are one and done, and just one has a twinsy. So I don't have a big quantity of these.
okay. And she is in for at 325. Do we have a bid of 350?
Okay, CQ is out to Ashley, so we can count down. Oh, and everybody, welcome ICU.
Hello, I see you. Welcome in.
And
Welcome to my
ICU,
barking
Kitty
dogs.
is trying to make the list while co-hosting, so she's feeling your hardship from last week, especially since she keeps losing internet. But she's trying to do both, bless her heart, because she didn't want to see me struggle. And I so appreciate that. All right, did we finally count down this?
No, no countdown yet.
All
We can
right,
go
we'll
ahead.
keep patiently waiting. I got so much fun stuff to show. I just can't wait.
Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Ashley with an I. And which one or ones would you
All right, the one that has a twinsy is the gather here. So that's all of the options. There are no other duplicates. This is the only one that has a multiple. We love you too, ICU.
Okay, she would like one of the gnomes.
Okay, it's sold out. Anybody else for gather together or grateful, thankful, blessed?
ECQ, are you still interested?
Okay,
She
she has
wants
picked
the blessed.
blessed. Great choice. So, how about gather together? We gather together to ask the Lord's blessings. We always sang that at church around Thanksgiving. I don't know if y'all sang that at your church, but we sing that a lot.
Yes, we did too. It sounds so sweet when all the little preschoolers sing it.
It does. It does. All right, last call on the gather together then. I actually like the green background because I feel like that shows less of the stains from just using it as a towel. Oh no, there's some static. Okay. Next, I have a very special towel. I don't know if y'all get your towels as dirty as I do, but I'm always wishing you could just flip a towel over. Thank you, Chris. These are reversible kitchen towels. Reversible. And the size on these is 14 by 24. So with these, if you get them dirty, you can reverse it. So this one has pumpkins, but if it gets dirty, you reverse it and it's a green and white plaid. This one has some pumpkins, and if you reverse it, it has an orange and white plaid. This one has pumpkins and leaves, and if you reverse it, it's pumpkin pie. So $3 for these reversible towels. Who needs a reversible towel? Looking for $3 starting BI.
We have Teddy Bear in at $3.
Yay!
And let me see.
I wonder if they celebrate Halloween in the Netherlands or it's just a general um, fall or harvest celebration. I know Germans are busy with Oktoberfest, but I didn't know if they just celebrate fall or specifically Halloween over there.
We have CQ in at $3.25. Thank you, CQ.
Yay.
And CQ also wanted one of the gather towels from the.
Okay. All right. Kitty will add it to the list for you, and I'm adding it to the hamper. The sold hamper, that is.
And Teddy Bear is out. Thank you very much for your bid.
All right. Well, let's count it down then. Fair warning. Okay, the one with pie on the reverse side. Okay, did you want just one or did you need multiples? Okay, times one. I got it.
Okay, times one pie on the reverse side.
I got it.
Cool.
And I want to let you know this is the last one that has pie on the reverse side. This one with the green on the reverse side is also the last one. So I do have a couple of duplicates of this one in the middle. So we're going to be running out of some of these, and I wanted to let y'all know so that you're not sad when it's too late.
We're open to chat. Anyone else interested? Any other interest?
Okay, I will clear them away then. All right, here's another new food. I talked about it last night at the auction and on my community post. I have this big family bag of the Daryl Leah Australian licorice. Now, normally I buy the little 3 ounce bags and I sell them for $3. This is a huge 7 ounce bag. So this big family bag is going to have to be $5. $5. It is no GMO. verified. It also has no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial flavors. It is plant based. It is palm oil free, and it has been around since 1927. The really exciting part about it is the flavor is pink lemonade. This is the special flavor that was only made for summer. Year round, I can get the strawberry, I can get the black licorice, but it's only in the summer that I can get this fabulous pink lemonade flavor. No choice on this one. It's just the Daryl Leah pink lemonade, um, family size Australian licorice.
These licorices are so yummy. They have such a good flavor. They don't just some of the licorices, other licorices that Belle doesn't sell, they just don't have a real good flavor to them. They taste just kind of like flavor plastic, if you will. These have an excellent flavor, and they have just the right chew.
And I think it's something about the Australian ones because while I love to say, oh, this product was made in the USA, when it comes to licorice, I just think that the foreign brands are better. I like the Duralia and I like the Wiley Wallaby as well. No offense to, Hershey's and Nestle's that each have a little bit of licorice in their lineup of candies, but I just think they got it right.
We have Diane.
Diane. Yes, 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 yes.
We have an upbid of 525.
All right. If you'll sell this off, I'm going to grab our special promotion for our 800th episode.
Oh, how fun! All right.
I didn't have a safe place to set it, so I thought I'll set it across the room and then go get it at the right time. And we're almost at the top of the hour, and that's what we're going to do at the top of the hour.
All right, we're sold to Diane for $5. You're gonna
How
like these.
many?
She wants two, please. You're not gonna regret these. These are yummy. Uh, the lemonade flavor, yes. Now I should have asked if she had any more, but if she does, is there any other interest? Was someone else? Maybe we were in here yesterday that was interested in trying some.
Was it Heather, maybe? Is Heather still
Maybe,
here?
maybe it was Heather. Let me see. Look at my notes.
Okay, so how many did Diane want? Let me set those aside. I only
Two.
have a few. She wanted two. All right, you're going into the hamper. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 5 packages left, and I cannot get more. Cannot get more. So,
Heather, are you guys?
anybody else for any of the last 5?
You can put me down for one, please.
All right. Here's one for Kitty. All right. Anybody else? If not, we will just save them for the people of the replay. So if you're watching the replay, I only have 4 bags. of the Daryl Leah pink lemonade. All right,
For a very good.
let's
Oh,
on that.
Ashley,
Now, let me
Ashley
tell y'all what I'm going to be doing for the. Oh,
wait,
wait.
Ashley, I would like one.
Okay, she wants one. There's hers. So now I have 3 left. 3 left. Okay, so let me tell you what we're going to do for the 800 subscribers. All right, I've got this big bag. They're hard to even lift. They're so heavy and so full. And then I have this bag. And I have this bag. And what we're going to do is for the 800th broadcast, we're going to have $8 mystery bags. Now, I've had mystery bags for $5, mystery bags for $2, but those have one item of that price in the bag. These bags have either 3 or 4 items in them. I have filled them up for your $8. And one of the questions I usually get is, well, is it food or is it food related products? So the one with the pineapple is food because the pineapple indicates food. The one with the flowers, butterflies, and flamingos is non-food. And the one with the little girl that looks confused in the center, she's confused because it has both food and food-related items inside. That's why she's confused. So we're looking for $8 in the chat. The first person to put 8 picks first.
This looks like great fun.
So I've never sold one of these bags that's just full. But I thought, for the anniversary, I'm going to take a try at it.
Nancy, are you putting in for the flamingo or just saying them? Oh, or just using them as a claim name?
Well, we go by numbers. And so the first person who's bidding 8 is Heather. So Heather gets to tell us, because these are buy it nows, whether she wants the food, the non-food, or the combination.
I understand. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I confused myself.
Well, this is the first time I've done it, so I'm sure lots of people are confused. So $8 for a whole bag of mystery items. And then once you've chosen, you can let me know if you want me just to send it to you or you want me to unload the whole bag and show it to you on camera. So you'll put either send or show. The non-food. Okay, she's going to take this one and send or show. Send or show. And then Craig has the next 8, so he'll pick from the 2 left. Show it to all of us. Okay. So she's going for this one. Craig, are you picking up pineapple or confused? Food or partial food, partial non-food? Well, I guess I can be showing Heather and everybody while Craig's deciding, right? Oh, Kitty's muted. All right, let's see what we have. All right, first, we're going to start out with, I know guac is extra, but so am I. It's a whole notepad grocery list pad. Look how fabulous this is. Now, I don't actually know if Heather is extra, but maybe she is. Maybe she just thinks it's funny. All right, so first you get this cool notepad dealing with food, or it's a grocery list. Next, we have a set of 4 coasters in a pretty red to save your furniture. Nice and thick. That's the next thing you get. Then you get these utensils, great for taking in your lunchbox. And last but not least, you get this beautiful mug. Look how pretty this is. So all of this is in your bag. All right, Craig, which one or ones did you pick? All right, so food is in pineapple, and the confused little girl is confused because she has both food and non-food. Oh no, did I lose Kitty? Did I lose Craig?
No, I'm here. I just my dog is barking too much today. She heard noises out.
Okay.
She's stopped right now. Craig, you can pick either one of these. Tell Belle whether you want food, like snacks and or something like that,
Okay.
or
He gets confused. And do
right.
you want to send or show? Send or show? And if anybody wants to get the all food one, y'all know most of my foods sell for $3 or more. So it's an excellent bargain. Okay, he wants us to show. All right. The first thing in it, and this alone was $3, is you get all of these umbrellas. A 40 count of cute little umbrellas for your beverages, whether they're cocktails or mocktails. So that's the first thing you get. Next, from Betty Crocker, you get an avocado tool. So it cuts the avocado, it takes the pit out, it slices it. Next, you're going to get milkshake straws, which are also great for boba tea because they are extra wide. Then I also have some Rice Krispie treats, and I have some little gumballs that look kind of like eyes. So that is what you get in your $8 bag. All of that. Okay, anybody for the last one?
Oh yes, me please. If no one else came in while I was running around with my craziness.
Nobody else came in, so it can be yours, all yours.
Okay.
And do you want to show or do you set? Wait, what? Maybe I misheard her.
Okay. I think I'll choose the one with the pineapple.
Okay, that's a good choice. And send or show?
Oh, definitely show.
Okay. All right. Well, it starts out with a bag of home-style hush puppies.
Ooh.
So when I'm bragging about Southern foods, a kitty can make her own hush puppies to be nibbling on during the auction. Actually, a quiet food she could eat. And I can't wait to see if she puts the whole kernel of corn inside or not, because that's always the question down south is, do you put the kernels of corn in?
I think Terry.
Oh,
but
Okay, the
he
next
will
thing is
love that.
you get strawberry flavored syrup.
Ooh.
Strawberry syrup. All right, next you are going to get good and plenty. All right, that's what you get for your $8. I might as well put it back in the bag. Thank you, thank you. All right, I'm so glad y'all are liking this special opportunity. At the top of the next hour, we will do it again because I've got one more of each of the bags. But next, I want to show a meaty snack. So these are going to be $3 starting bid for choice. You can choose from the smoked sausage sticks with the sweet baby rays, or you can choose from the smokehouse sausage sticks with the teriyaki flavor. Now, even if you didn't like Korean barbecue before, you might like the teriyaki here. I think of the flavors as being similar, but y'all may think that they're wildly different.
Those are both very good choices.
And Craig says that he loves avocados. That's fantastic. And I would believe it because God just has a way of setting these up where the right person is inspired to get the bag that's best for them. I truly think that, I don't plan these things ahead. I don't know who's going to want what. I don't know who's going to buy what. Y'all don't know what I've put in these bags, but God just works it out. Truly.
Carrie absolutely loves the hush puppies. So I think that's wonderful for us.
Oh, see, I tell you it once again. Anybody like meat snacks? Okay, Heather likes meat snacks.
All right.
And these are from Bridgeport. These are a well known company if you're into meat snacks.
And Heather's in for $3. Do we have 3.25? Three 3.25, anyone? These are really good snacks. They're tasty and smoky. They're good for a quick pick me up, especially in the afternoon when you
Right, because they have protein in them. So you're not just eating empty calories. These are actually going to help sustain your appetite
Mhm,
and curb your hunger.
definitely. That's something that's very good in the afternoon or even in the morning if you miss you're getting something for breakfast in the morning. Grab a bag of these and just stick them in your car as your it gives you a little bit of boost until you can maybe get something.
I'm so glad you said that because I'll eat these at 10 or 11 knowing I'm not going to be home till 2 to have some lunch. So it totally is that I skip breakfast and can't eat lunch till later kind of a food. I love that.
I don't go.
Oh, Heather says my mouth is drooling over the Cajun hush puppy mix.
Oh, I'll let
Well, I had those for sale a couple of weeks ago and I sold all but one. So
you.
that's why I thought, well, I don't want to have to make a whole presentation for just one. I'll put it in one of the mystery bags. So that's the great thing about mystery bags is things that I don't have a whole presentation for, that I just have one left here and one left there. It's a great thing about the mystery bags. So when we have the next round, you might want to think about that.
All right, we're at fair warning. Actually, my
Although I
oh,
will say, when I sold the hush puppies, they were $4 just by themselves. So they were worth half the cost of the bag.
we're sold to oh,
Okay, let's see
Which
if she wants the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue or the teriyaki or maybe some of both.
I wouldn't be able to decide because I like both of those flavors.
Well, I think they're both good because they each have a hint of sweetness. You know, the teriyaki has a hint of sweetness. The Sweet Baby Ray's has a hint of sweetness.
She would.
Okay, she's going for one each. Okay, anybody else? Got a couple few left. Anybody else?
Well, welcome in, Patty Rose. Welcome in. Welcome in. Long time no see.
Hello, hello, Patty. This looks like something Patty would like. I seem to remember her liking the meat sticks, but I could be wrong. Oh, and Patty, you missed new flavors of moon pies.
And mystery bags.
And
Wonderful
mystery
mystery bags.
bags. Okay, Diane is going to take two of the original recipe. Now, keep in mind, these do have the Sweet Baby Rays on them. So they're not really plain. I don't know why they call them the original recipe because they have the Sweet Baby Rays. Okay, so two for Diane. So that means of the Sweet Baby Rays, I only have two left. Only two left. So if y'all are thinking about these, all right, last call. All right, let me move these aside. All right, next here is another seasonal food. It is pumpkin spice twists. The date on these is October 11th. So if you like pumpkin spice and you like a nice crispy crunch, these are fantastic. $3.
Oh, these. Oh, pumpkin spice.
Oh, wait. Patty wants to give the testimonial that the Sweet Baby Ray's meat sticks are delicious because she has tried those. I thought she had tried those. Thank you so much for that endorsement. You know what? I think that one is looking a little lonely. A little lonely. So I'm going to make it for choice.
And what is
So
last? What's the starting
what?
bid, Belle? The starting bid, please.
$3. $3.
$3.
So I'm going to add some other choices because it's just lonely. All right. So you can choose from pumpkin spice twists. You can choose from simply natural cinnamon apple straws.
Oh, those sound
Or
lovely.
you can choose from sweet potato chips by Root Smarts.
Oh, yum. Okay, I'm a pumpkin spice. I wait all year long for pumpkin spice to come out, and by the time Thanksgiving comes around, I'm pumpkined out.
Oh,
I'm I'm gonna start the bid at $3, and probably I just told everybody which one I would go for, but that's okay.
well, you didn't get the pumpkin moon pies earlier, so at least you kept it a secret through half of the auction.
Yes,
So,
that's right.
Kitty's not really great at keeping secrets, which is why we're
No,
good friends. So therefore, the fact that she hid that until now was her doing really well. She would not be good on one of these Survivor, Big Brother type
no,
shows because she is just, oh,
no.
she's not good at the secrets and the
I'm not.
lies.
Yes, I'm good at keeping other people's secrets, but not my own.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I'm sorry if I didn't say that right.
Oh
Yes,
no, you
she
did.
is
That
a
was
vault
good.
when it comes to other people's secrets. I will absolutely say that about her.
But no, I would not be good on one of those. Besides, I don't do well. I don't do well with competition. I was little in kindergarten. I had to wear a sign that says "Does not play well with others."
Oh no.
So, and it was true. So,
All right.
anyone for
Anybody for 325?
all right, we're counting down for going once, going twice. Fair warning. So far, so good. I haven't lost my internet for the last 2 seconds.
Woohoo! Don't make any sudden moves. Just be still.
Yes. And we're
Because
sold to
that's
some
how I
gal.
mess everything up is when I accidentally knock a wire or something falls or something disconnects. So if I just sit really still, that's when I have the best screams. It's when I get up and move around to get something that it all goes haywire.
Yep. And we're sold to some gal named Kitty.
Okay, well, what can we get for you?
I will take 2 bags of the pumpkin. Actually, I'll just take one of each of the bags.
Okay, all right, fantastic. And we'll open it up to chat. Anybody else want to try any of these fall tasties?
Sorry, I'm writing something down right this second. Okay.
Hopefully, it's still the list.
Oh, yes, that was what I was writing down. Any other interest? I mean, I've never tried the pumpkin spice, so I look forward to trying those. But those twists are so good. They're better than the ones that Taco Bell sells. Okay.
Patty has an interest in the sweet potato and the apple straws. Okay, anybody else? Okay, we're open to the chat. Last call on these. Any other interest? All right. Next, who loves Pop Daddy pretzels? $3 starting bid for choice. I do want to warn you if you've never tried Pop Daddy pretzels, they are made with flavors so bold that it is lip smacking and finger licking. Goodness and crunch. And surprisingly enough, they are made in Michigan. Shout out to Michigan. All right, so the first flavor of Pop Daddy pretzel is smoked Gouda. Smoked Gouda. The second flavor that we have of the Pop Daddy pretzel is the garlic parmesan. Kitty, I just realized who's not here today. We're missing Miss Carrie Z. Her favorite is the dill pickle. And I can't see a dill pickle, Pop Daddy, without thinking of sweet Carrie Z. So if you're lurking, we're missing you. If you like a little sweet with your pretzel, these are cinnamon sugar. Cinnamon sugar. And last but not least, another sweet one is the birthday cake. And if any of you are saying, why would there be sweet on a pretzel? Ooh, it's that idea behind caramel popcorn or kettle popcorn that a little sweet and a little salty together just wakes up the umami. And Patty Rose gives the testimonial that they're great. And Craig says his favorite is the Gouda. Anybody 25? And Kitty's back.
Yes, I am. Just telling Wendy to knock it off.
Oh. All right, we're at fair warning. They've been talking about how much they like the Pop Daddy pretzels, which is why I sell them on a regular basis. I love that I found a few things that my viewers really enjoy. I only have one of the dill pickles, so I want to warn y'all about that.
We're sold to Patty. Which one or ones would you like? It's so nice to see you, Patty. I've been missing you. She wants dill and a birthday and two
Okay,
pizzas.
all right. And a birthday, grab one of those. And 2 bags of Gouda. Okay, I got it. Anybody else? And Craig says he's had the dill pickle pretzels and they're yummy. Okay. Anybody else for Pop Daddy? Okay, last call on these. Last call, last call. All right, next, how about some nuts? I've got 2 types of nuts today. I have these toffee peanuts. These are $3 for choice. The first choice are the toffee peanuts, sweet and crunchy, plant based protein, small batch crafted. I only have 2 of these. I only have 2, and that's it. ICU got some of these last week, and she said those are so addicting. I don't think she literally meant addicting, but I think she just meant that they were good. Here's another version. This one's called the Nut Trio. It is gluten free and it's plant based, and it is peanuts, almonds, and cashews. So if you don't need any toffee coating, you just want the nuts, go for the Nut Trio. $3 for choice. Yes, Craig has a box going. And Craig also sponsored a giveaway at the beginning of the show, and he gave away 5 Bell Bucks so that somebody could pick out $5 of merchandise during today's 800th broadcast sale.
Um,
Aw, gift alert, gift alert, gift alert. Patty is going to send Craig 2 bags of the Gouda. Aw, that is so kind. So very kind. Kitty, if you'd kindly add that onto the list, I'd appreciate it. Okay, anybody for the nuts, the coffee peanuts, or for the nut trio, which is peanuts, almonds, and cashews? Kitty, Craig specifically said that Gouda was his favorite, so Patty chose to gift Craig his favorite, the Gouda. All right, well, if there's no interest in the nuts, we're going to move those aside. All right, next I have some wafers. Now, I used to sell the vanilla and the chocolate wafers, and then kind of got tired of them. So I stopped getting them, but I found the lemon wafers, which I had never seen before. So I'm showing you the lemon wafers, but if you want vanilla or chocolate, I can also get the vanilla and chocolate. Also, I found these sandwich cookies, and these are chocolate cookies with a chocolate creme inside. So, all 4 of these choices, $3. So, sugar wafers lemon, sugar wafers vanilla, sugar wafers chocolate, or the chocolate with chocolate creme sandwich cookies. $3. Any interest? What are the on which nut? Um,
what is carbs on the nuts?
the
Oh,
toffee peanuts or the trio of nuts? Let me get both of them back out. Let me know, Kitty, if you figure out which one. Otherwise, I'll make everybody wait while I do both. All right, let's see. On the toffee peanuts, the carb is um, 17 grams. 17 grams on the toffee peanuts. And on the nut trio, the carb is 5 grams. 5 grams.
anyone in for $3 on the cookies? Chocolate cookies and sugar wafers. Oh, those bring back memories of being a little kid, and those were so yummy.
But have you ever seen them with lemon before? because I've seen for years the vanilla and chocolate, but when I saw
Oh,
the lemon, I thought, I feel so bad that I can't get the lemon moon pies in. That's why I made sure that I got the lemon cookies earlier. And then I saw these lemon wafers and I thought, I've got to do something for all of my fans and viewers that like the lemon. So I've been trying to search out other items that would kind of fill in. But the Moon Pie Company just keeps changing its filling. So therefore, just because I can get one flavor at one time, who knows if I'll ever be able to get it again. So in the meantime, I try to
exactly.
get y'all other stuff in the flavors you like.
Uh, Terry Bear, were you bidding on the cookies or you interested in the nuts after finding out the carbs?
Oh wait, he said both of them, right? Is that what he
Yes.
said? All right, let
Right,
me
but I
grab
just
it.
don't know which one he's talking about.
Okay, so I think he wants these two, the toffee peanuts and the nut trio. Did you want just one of each? Because even though he's in the Netherlands, he loves to try our American snacks. And for a while, he lived in Tennessee, he shared with us once. So a lot of our American snacks he's tried. So he kind of sort of knows what he likes. Oh, wait, not these? Oh, no, he's saying wafers. Wait, oh,
Okay.
I don't think
Cookies.
we've counted these down. Did he want to
No, not
know?
no. We're in at $3 and I'm gonna raise it to
Okay.
3.25.
Well, wait, was I reading the label on the wrong product? Are we sure he wanted to know the carbs on the nuts? Maybe he
Yes,
wanted to know the
to know the
carbs on the wafers, if it's the wafers he was interested in. I'm so
I'm
confused.
pretty sure. No, it says what's the carbs on the nuts.
Oh, okay. All right. I
And
was
I'm
so
gonna
afraid I had wasted his time.
no, not at all, Bill.
All right, good, good.
And I'm going to go in at 3.25, please.
Thank you. And y'all remember, in addition to the lemon wafers, if y'all prefer the classic vanilla or the chocolate wafers, I can get those as well.
Okay, so now we have lemon, and again.
Okay, Terry's out.
Hey, Belle, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can anybody hear me now?
Always,
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I can always hear you, but you can't hear me. All right, we're going once, going twice. Fair warning. Oh, wait, did we lose Nancy?
Okay, well, we're going to have, but at least I can tell you, if you can hear me, I do that I want two of the sugar wafers, the lemon sugar wafers.
Yes, we did have knoppers earlier in the show.
Okay, I'm going to go out and
And you
refresh
can still
now.
buy them, Patty, for, oops. Kitty can't hear me. Yes, Patty, we did have knoppers earlier in the show, and you're welcome to buy them at the same final selling price that they sold for earlier. I want to say they sold for $1.25. So just let us know how many, because everybody pays the same amount for the same items on the same auction. With all due respect to Kitty, I believe Terry was in at 3 and Kitty was in at 325. Let's see if we can verify that with Kitty. Kitty, I believe Terry was in at 3 and you were in at 325 and then Terry went out. Is that correct?
Yes, that is
So
correct.
would you mind just deleting that you were in at 3 since that was a mistake?
I'm
You were in at
sorry.
325?
I'm terribly sorry about that.
No, I think it confused Nancy because Nancy's now also thinking you were in at 3 and it was Mr. Terry Bear that was in at 3 and I believe you were in at 325.
That's correct. That's
I
correct.
just want to be fair to him
I know.
because he went out based on not wanting to go up to 350. So, okay. So we're all agreed, and Nancy can just delete and retype that will say sold to Kitty 2 wafers times 325. Thank you so much, Kitty, for that purchase. Oh no, now Nancy is confused. Let me say it one more time. Mr. Terry bid $3. Kitty bid 325. Mr. Terry went out. So the winning bid was Kitty at 325, and then she chose to get 2 of the wafers. And which flavor wafer did you choose? Lemon chocolate or vanilla? Okay, and meanwhile, Patty is going to take 10 of the knockers. Okay, thank you so much. Sold, sold, sold to Patty. I appreciate that. Anybody else want to get in on the chocolate with chocolate crown sandwich cookies and the wafers? All right, I'm going to pass on these. All right, $3. I have these fancy new cookies. They are called Choco Biscuits. Now, in the US, biscuits mean a baked um, roll type dessert, a type breakfast item. But in Europe, and Mr. Terry can tell you this, biscuits are cookies. So you'll see this one has a cookie on the bottom and then chocolate with an imprint. It says that these are delicious and crispy. The date on these is 2027. All right. So we're looking for $3. $3. And Kitty is letting us know that the final selling price of the knoppers earlier were $1.25. Thank you for looking that up, Kitty. I appreciate you stepping away to look that up. That was so kind and so helpful. Okay, last call on these taco biscuits. All right, next, how about a little salty and a little crunch? I found these new potato chips that are a honey barbecue. If y'all know me, you know barbecue is my favorite. I have tried spicy barbecue. I have tried hickory barbecue. I've tried lots of different barbecues, and these honey barbecue are my favorite. But in fairness, I do like a touch of sweetness. Also, I want to offer you these pork rinds. Now, these are barbecue as well, and I love the flavor. If you like pork rinds but don't like barbecue, I can get these in original. I can get these in salt and pepper. I can get these in hot, even. So you've got four flavor choices in the pork rinds and just one flavor choice in the honey barbecue potato chips. So looking for $3 starting bid for choice.
Do we have any interest at $3? $3 starting bid. Remember, you
I'm
can't
just a
eat
girl that
just
likes
one.
barbecue. I can admit that about myself. Oh, let me show y'all the dates on these. Let's see. The date on this one is October of 2026. This one is also October. So you got some time. Mr. Terry's in for three. Now, Mr. Terry was before Nancy. Do you think he was sitting on the previous item, Kitty, or do you think he's just a fast typer and was in on this item?
I think we better ask him.
Okay, Mr. Terry, what was your three on? Were you buying late or buying early? And this is a great time to remind all 17 of y'all watching to go ahead and click the thumbs up. Make sure you're in live chat, not that top chat that deceives you into thinking your own chat is at the top. And make sure that little red line at the bottom of the screen is pulled all the way forward. Oh no, Kitty, we're not being fair. Patty has realized what you said earlier, and it's not fair because she's hungry and everything looks delicious. So basically, she's agreeing with you from earlier and what we say every single week. So yes, it's not fair, and it is absolutely part of the plan that I have this auction at dinner time on a weekend. Because when I grew up, my mother did not cook on Sunday nights. At Baptist colleges, their cafeterias are not open on Sunday nights. You either have leftovers from lunch or you go out to eat or it's a time of fasting. So therefore it is absolutely a marketing tool. I admit that. Okay, Mr. Terry is in on the honey barbecue strip. All right. Did we count this down yet? Fair warning.
Which
We are sold to Mr. Terry, and it looks like he's going to take the barbecue chips.
barbecue?
All right, I do have a few of these. Anybody else want to get in on the barbecue potato chips, the barbecue pork rinds, or I can also get pork rinds in regular, which is called original, I believe, salt and pepper, or the hot. So, anybody else for pork rinds or barbecue chips? Open to chat.
Any other interest? Any interest?
Okay, we're going to move these aside. All right, next I have a fabulous gourmet product. You know it's gourmet when it actually says gourmet on the label. I always think that's funny when they feel the need to write that. $3. This is a big 8.5-ounce bottle of balsamic vinegar. Now, some of you may be saying, Belle, why are you trying to mail something so difficult? It's in plastic. Y'all, those of y'all who know me know I hate to mail glass or ceramics. Every now and then I will. But for food, I just don't do it. So if it's something that comes in glass, I'm just not going to carry it. But therefore, if it comes in plastic, and I am glad to sell it. Um, Cracklins are the same as pork rinds, Craig. They're the same. It's like chips and crisps, or it's like shortbreads and cookies. It's the same thing. All right, anybody for balsamic vinegar? This is great for making like a balsamic glaze on meat or fish, especially salmon. This is great for doing like a balsamic reduction in the bottom of your pan with all of those tasties that are made after you've been cooking. You can also combine this with a little olive oil and herbs and make some tasty salad dressings. Anybody for the balsamic vinegar?
You can use it on salads. You can use it on bread. You can dip your bread in it. A lot of people do that. Marinate chicken. Um, I have, and now this is going to sound really strange, and I know it is, it sounds very strange, but I have actually used a teaspoon of balsamic vinegar when I make my brownies. That's my secret recipe right there, and it sounds very strange, but it just has a certain flavor that you just are like, wow, these are the best brownies I ever tasted. What? Why is it different? I'll never tell. You
Well,
just got my
it's
family
works
secret.
on caramel. I can understand how maybe balsamic vinegar adds a little something to chocolate. So that I can see how that might be a possibility. I will say that this was my dad's secret ingredient when he would take fresh cut tomatoes and fresh cut cucumbers, and he would make a little sauce for it and a marinade, and he would put the cucumbers and the tomatoes in it, and then once they had marinated
Absolutely.
in that for a while, he'd add it to the
It
top of
just
the
sounds
salad.
yummy.
All right. Well, last call. I tell you what.
Torture for
Let's
everybody.
do a price drop on this. I never do a price drop on food, but because we have so many great ideas for this balsamic vinegar, we're going to price drop this, Nancy, from 3 to 2. Price drop, price drop, price drop, price drop, price drop, price drop. Okay, price drop from 3 to 2. All right. We'll give Nancy a chance to put that in, and then if there's no interest, we're going to go on to something else. All right. Now who's interested? Any interest now?
Okay, I'm back.
Yay. All right. We're going to clear this away then. And next, we're going to have some glasses with straws. Now, most of the time, when you see glasses with straws, they're plastic. But I know a lot of people are concerned about the BPA. And so I've found some of these cups that are made of glass. Made of glass. These are going to be $3 starting bid for choice. Person who's concerned with the BPA, hopefully you can hear my fingernails on it to see it's glass. And then you'll see it's got a wooden top to it. And of course, it has the plastic piece that makes it flush. And so I have all of these different colors, a light green, a pretty rose, yellow flowers, blue flowers, and stripes. So, regardless if you're male or female, lots of gorgeous choices. And here you're not worrying about BPA getting through from the plastic.
And those are all such pretty colors.
Thank you. Okay, good night, Mr. Terry. And after this, we're going to have another round of our 800 anniversary. Got one more round of those special 800 mystery bags for $8.
Woohoo! Yay! Yay!
I've
Yay.
only got one of each left. Just one of each left.
Oh no.
So remember, it'll be the first person who puts an 8 in who gets it.
Belle, congratulations on your
Yes,
30. 30 thumbs up.
yay! I'm so glad. Let's see if we can get to 40 tonight. What do you say?
Ooh, 40.
And
Wow.
meanwhile, Heather's in for 3 on these glass cups.
Alrighty.
Or does having a straw technically make it a tumbler? I never really know what constitutes a tumbler. Maybe I should ask Patty. Patty is so great at looking up the small details. I love that about her.
I'm sorry, I missed that. My phone went blip.
Oh, I just asked what's the difference in a glass cup and a tumbler. Because I didn't know if tumbler meant anything with a straw or tumbler meant anything you drank out of. Oh, Matt's back. Welcome back.
And I'm pretty sure it's the size.
Oh, it's
Like
the size. Oh, okay.
like you have a rocks glass, you have a shot glass, you have a water glass, a regular
Okay.
glass. pretty sure it's the size difference.
Now,
but if I'm wrong,
I do want to let y'all know they're done, except the striped one, I have two. So if you're looking for a matching set for like you and a bestie or you and a sister or a spouse, the only ones I have twinsies of are the striped ones. But sometimes people prefer to have different colors. That way you know which one is yours and which one is his. So I notice that with Big Brother all the time. They're always trying to search, well, wait, is that my cup or yours?
and some people you don't want to share cups with. But
Kitty, oh, the comments of Kitty do not necessarily reflect the comments of the entire channel.
oh no, nobody on this channel did I mean that towards.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that that announcement. That makes me feel better. Okay, Patty says a tumbler is a style of glass. It is glass, but just a specific type. Okay, Heather's going to go for, oh look, the demure flowers. I love that. Isn't that just perfect for somebody in the bluegrass state too?
Oh yes.
Have we ever asked her if grass is really blue in the bluegrass state? Is that a stupid question to ask to
No,
our friend Heather?
has the bluish tint because it's called bluegrass.
Okay.
But yeah, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Do you think someday you could ship me up?
All right. Anybody else in? Second choice.
Ship me up in one of those boxes and send me through private mail to her address so I can visit.
Hey, if we're shipping you someplace, it's going to be here. So
that's true. And think
she's so little, she can just fit in the trunk.
Oh yeah.
Not that I would put any human in a box or a trunk. This is just comedy, y'all. This is our, like, Ethel Lucy just being silly. Okay. Patty's going to take the yellow flowers. Apparently, everybody's loving the flowers today. Okay. Sold to Patty. Oh, and Heather says it is beautiful. Okay. Something else she can take a picture of and post on the Discord so that we can see it. I wonder if the bluegrass turns yellow during the summer, during the 100-degree temperatures where everything stops growing and every grass time. Although I have to say, grass when I lived in Texas always stopped growing in the 100-degree temps. But here, because we have so much rain from being on the Gulf, our grass grows all summer. We don't get that little summer break where you get all the 100-degree days together. It stays green all year here. Anybody else? So we have this pretty rosy pink color. We still have the pretty green. This would be great for a guy as well. And the blue stripe. I think this would be great for a guy as well. And once again, you'll see it has this ring. Got to push down hard to make sure it really seals. All right, let me move these aside.
I think those are
all right. Well, I've got
beautiful choices you ladies made.
All right. Well, going back to our 800th anniversary, we're going to have one more mystery round. So this is not one item in a bag. This is a whole multi-item bag. So once again, the pineapple is the food only choice. The plant and flamingo is the all non-food choice. And lastly, this little girl that looks confused, she looks confused because there's both food and non-food in her $8 bag. So first person to put in an 8 gets to pick. These are the last 3 bags.
And there's lots of goodies as we saw before.
Oh, and Heather says it can, but after rain, it just comes back, just like you. Okay, good, good.
And
Looking for an 8.
Heather's in for 8.
Woohoo! I wonder which one she's going to choose this time. Food, non-food, or confused?
Heather, which one do you desire?
And while Heather's picking, we can still get the next person to put their 8 in.
Food. Heather wants the food.
She's going for food this time. Yay! All right. Anybody for non-food or for the combo of food and cooking items? And Heather, do you want to send or show? Send or show? And Patty is in for 8. She's in for the non-food. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And Heather says show. Okay, so while we're waiting, and Patty says show as well. All right, I'll show these while we wait to see if. Oh wait, and Kitty is also in.
No, I
Oh,
took mine out. It's okay.
okay, well we still have one left. So let me show you what's in the food one for $8. Once again, it will be multiple items. All right, first we have blueberry syrup. Next, we have seasoned salt. Next, we have Tic Tac Sour Adventures, where the flavors are cherry, lemon, orange, apple, and grape. These are the 3 items inside your food mystery bag. Thank you, thank you. Oops. I hit it with my elbow. All right, and then next we have Patty for the non-food. Okay, this one is the non-food. Let me show Patty what all she's gonna get. All right, first, you get a vegetable peeling tool. So here is a super sharp vegetable peeler. So sharp, it has a sheath. It also has 2 holes here. This is for taking the leaves off of rosemary. You just push it in and drag it through. Here is a cutter. This is great for eggs. That way you can get those perfect slices for your Cobb salad or any of the salads with the sliced eggs. All right, so that's your first thing in here. Next, I've got a cute little memo pad with a strawberry on it. Next, I have a fabulous coffee mug or tea mug, hot chocolate mug. I also have a, it says fire up the grill, and it's for your grilling spices. So there are the 4 items inside your non-food bag. And of course, this will get wrapped up in bubble wrap. All right, anybody for the last one that has both food and non-food items in it? Just one more. All was hoping we'd stop, but because we're $8 cleaner of the imported bronze. Okay, anybody for the last one? Last call. All right, we'll move this one aside then. And it'll be available on the replay, or I may just unpack it and sell it individually. Let's talk about dinner. I sell a lot of snacks, but let's talk about dinner. These are shelf stable, and they're going to be $3 for choice. This first one is mushroom tortellini. So the tortellini is filled with mushrooms. You just boil it up. So this is the first one. It's made with high quality ingredients, made with real cheese. Dinner in 8 minutes, and you'll see it is imported from Italy. Imported from Italy. So that's the first choice. The second choice is a cheese tortellini. So no mushrooms in this one, just cheeses. Once again, real cheese and imported from Italy. And the third choice is a ricotta and spinach filled ravioli, also imported from Italy. $3 for choice. So, who needs some dinner tonight? You can just sprinkle a little olive oil, maybe a little Parmesan on the top. Now, if you want to dump a red sauce or an Alfredo sauce or a pesto sauce on it, you can. I feel like you can taste the filling so much more and better when you don't have a whole lot of sauce on it. But that's just me. Yes, $3, Nancy. Once
That
again,
is
the
such.
choices are cheese tortellini, mushroom tortellini, and ricotta and spinach ravioli.
I can understand why she was surprised at three. With no problem for Terry and I. So basically, our meal would cost a little bit over $1.50.
And I have to tell you, this is something that I was buying just inexpensive meals for myself. And I started thinking, my viewers might like these.
Do you have anything planned for dinner tonight, Bill? While people are deciding?
I don't. I'm kind of so focused on the auction that I don't even think about my own dinner. I'm embarrassed to say.
Oh my. Oh, maybe a little birdie will just have to treat you to a Chick-fil-A tonight. Oh wait, they're not open on Sundays.
No, they're not open on a Sunday,
No,
but
it's
I will tell
yeah,
you, you get 3 pieces of chicken at Popeyes for
yeah. I was going to
$5,
say
or
you can.
at Rallies, you can get a burger, fries, drink, and chicken bites for $4.
Oh
Those
wow.
are the two staples in my neck of the woods. So 3 pieces of chicken for $5 at Popeyes, or Rallies, which is called Checkers in some states. Shout out, Rallies has the best fries if you like fries. You can get a choice of burger, chicken sandwich, or wrap. I choose the burger with fries, drink, and chicken bites. and their chicken bites are delicious.
Wow.
I don't know if y'all know what a chicken bite is, but it's smaller than a nugget, but bigger than popcorn chicken.
Okay, so it's like they had a they had a baby and that was the result.
Yes, it's in between a nugget and popcorn chicken. Okay, all right. Now I see what's going on here. I made Kitty hungry, and then I made Patty hungry, and now y'all have made me hungry. Okay, turnabout is fair play. I agree, because all of a sudden, when I start talking about actual cooked food by another human, since I have to make all my own food being single, now all of a sudden I'm hungry. Okay, I see how y'all play. I see.
Oh, ho,
All
ho.
right. In the meantime, I accidentally sold Kitty her supper apparently.
Mhm.
So what can I get for you, Kitty?
I am. This is a relatively new one. I haven't tried this one before from you. Um, so I am going to take one of each,
Okay.
and do you have you tried these before?
Yes, I have tried these before.
Okay, great. All
I
right.
usually just boil them up, although the ravioli, one time I did put it in the oven just because I've seen it on menus where you can have a crispy ravioli. So I've tried the ravioli that way. I don't think you can have a crispy tortellini. So I just always boil that kind. Even I can't mess these up. So I know you, being the great cook you are, also can't mess these up
Oh,
because I can't cook squash, and even I can cook these. So
all right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying these, and I'm always looking for
these
something.
are easier than mac and cheese. If anybody out there is saying, "Oh, well, I can only make mac and cheese," the problem is with mac and cheese, you have to drain it, then you have to add milk, you have to add butter, you have to open a packet, you have to stir, stir, stir. You got to get the packet to dissolve. Mac and cheese is really hard in comparison to these. And I know people in chat are going to be like, mac and cheese is not hard. What are you thinking?
Well, for a lot of people, it is. I understand
Okay,
that.
we have a gift alert. I don't quite know how this works. If are you,
Uh-huh.
let me read it and then I'll ask how it works. Gift alert, gift alert, gift alert. Thank you, Riri. Are you asking me to bill you for my own dinner? I don't quite know how that works.
Oh,
I feel like she's serious, but I've never seen anybody say, "Oh, just bill me for your $5 for your dinner." But I will be so glad to drive through and get some dinner on you. But I want to make sure because that just seems so just beyond believable.
well, she might be
But
buying
that's
the week.
really what you want. That's a great tip. Because it's a tip that's going to let me be able to rest and relax and not have to worry about cooking anything. And in the meanwhile, Janet is going to take one of each as well. I'm so glad I brought a case of these now because I thought y'all were going to want to try them all or try several. So, and I thought, well, if they don't buy them all, this at least is something I could just eat on my own. Okay, she says yes. So thank you, Riri, for dinner. Yum, yum, yum.
That's so sweet. That's just so awesome.
It is. And
We
I have
have
to
to
say, while
dress.
Kitty is saying this is so sweet, there have been so many times where I've had a hard day and Kitty's like, check your PayPal. And she did the same thing. She sent the $5 and said, go out to wherever they're having a special or just go get lunch or, something from a grocery deli or whatever. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, that is far better than a super chat because I don't know if y'all know this, but super chats, they used to keep 40%. Now it's not a 60-40 split. As of 2 weeks ago, it's now a 45-55 split.
Oh no! Oh
So
my!
we get even less of super chats. And the hours have increased from 4,000 watch hours to 8,000 watch hours to stay monetized.
I don't know.
So all of because I had to click that, do you agree? And it's like, I want to broadcast, so of course I have to agree. I don't really want to agree, but I'm going to agree. And Heather is also going to take one of each. Okay, thank you, thank you. And Janet says these are great for work, and then leftover or rotisserie chicken or shrimp.
No, I
Absolutely. If
never.
you can afford to add some meat in, that's great. I will also tell you when I'm feeling gourmet, I will caramelize up some onions. And I think adding some caramelized onions with these makes it so great too. I especially like that with the cheese flavor.
I have. I know all the. I've never thought of putting getting a rotisserie chicken or having leftover. I've done it with leftover chicken, of course, but never thought about buying. I usually cook the chicken and stuff and then put it in. But that's an excellent idea of taking a already made chicken.
Well, sometimes you can get those rotisserie chickens for like $4.
Hmm.
And how many people could find even a raw chicken for $4 if they had the time to cook it all day just to get the meat to put into, other things. I'll sometimes get those rotisserie chickens, even though I'm not really a fan of them, just to cut up to make into chicken salad just because it's already cooked. And I know because it's professionally cooked, it's cooked all the way through. There's no
Hmm.
salmonella. Because I'm always so scared of cooking it wrong. I'm
Yeah.
so scared of cooking it wrong. I'll admit that about myself. Um, I'm sure y'all are all better cooks than me, which is mighty fun. All right, last call on these. Oh, I have an $8 item. Next, it is these big bags of coffee. Big bags of coffee. All right, and they're in fabulous summer flavors. All right, these bags of coffee are 12 ounces. They are 100% Arabica. They are ground coffee. This one is called Summer Blend. The dates on these coffees are 2027. So that's the first one, Summer Blend. Okay, the second one here is called Chocolate Coconut. Chocolate Coconut, once again, 2027. And the last flavor, $8 for choice, Nancy, is cherry. Did you know coffee could be scented like cherries? And once again, it is 2027. Oh, and Heather says we get rotisserie chicken to make chicken and dumplings. I love that. So southern.
Cherry coffee.
All right. Anybody for these special, huge 12-ounce
Oh
bags
yeah.
of specialty coffees?
Yes, you got. I'm putting in 8 bell starting bid.
Also, thank you so much. I want to show you all the side of these because I think that these are really exciting. And I don't know much about coffee, but it tells you how to brew the perfect cup. Then it tells you how to make it a cold brew. And it tells you how to make it iced. And on this side, it tells you that it's a balanced, medium bodied roast with a smooth, fruity finish. I don't know what any of that is. but they make it sound like a sommelier of coffee. All right, anybody for 825? Now, I want to warn y'all that the coconut is a one and done. So if anybody's looking at that, bid it up because that is my last one left.
Do we have any interest for 825? Save me from myself. 825. Yeah. Belle, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you just fine. Hopefully, you can hear me as well.
I can. I was
All
just
right, let's
checking.
go ahead and count it down.
Okay.
3 great flavors. Dates of 2027. So even if you like a non-flavored coffee in the morning, this could be a great dessert coffee after dinner or as an afternoon pick-me-up or snack. And I know some people will even use these gourmet coffees in their cooking and baking.
Oh, yes. That's always good. Terry and I won't drink all this. So what I do is I take just a little bit out for us and give the rest to my daughters.
Okay, that's a good plan.
It just sits around, and that's not good for it. So figure they'll use it.
All right, we are.
Want the cherry
All right.
and the chocolate coconut, please.
I'm sorry, you were breaking up. Could you repeat that, pretty please?
The cherry
Okay,
and
here's
the
the cherry
chocolate coconut.
and the chocolate coconut. Okay, fantastic.
Woohoo! Okay, we're open to
All right,
chat.
anybody for summer blend? Let me see if there's a description of the summer blend. I feel like there needs to be a description. Oh, it is rainforest certified. That's nice. Oh, here's the description. Because some of you may say, I don't know what a summer blend means. So if I can get it to focus in, we live and breathe the whole experience, sourcing, roasting, and blending, offering you the chance to explore and experiment with aromatic blends. Okay, that doesn't really describe it. Oh, here it is. A balanced medium-bodied roast with a smooth, fruity finish. All right. Anybody else? All right. We can pass on these two. Next, I have a cold brew. Cold brew. Now, I know a lot of you don't like hot coffee in the summer. So here is the bag of all cold brew. Maybe you don't want a whole, pot of coffee at a time. Here you can make it by the pitcher, and they want you to make a whole pitcher at a time, but there is no coffee police. You could always make sure or a third of a small amount for maybe just you or you and your bestie who comes over for coffee, or maybe you and your husband. Therefore, that could be a great use for that. So this big bag is going to be just $6. $6. And you're saying, well, how much does this bag make? This bag makes 14 8-ounce cups. And the way they do it is it has these little pods inside, and you place two of the cold brew coffee bags in a pitcher with 7 cups of water. If you don't want the whole pitcher, then use just one coffee bag and just half a pitcher. So you don't necessarily have to make full pitcher every time. So, but for $6, you're going to get 14 8-ounce coffees. I mean, what other coffee shop could you go to where you get 14 coffees for $6? That's not even a dollar each. That's not even 50 cents each, Kitty. And you know what
Yeah,
flavor this cold brew is? It's brown sugar.
you're not going to find a 50-cent cup of coffee anymore. If it was, it would be the size of a shot glass. And that's only an ounce of coffee. Do we have any interest? This is a really good bargain. And that's a good brand, too. That's a very good brand.
All right. Next, I've got Fiddle Faddle. $3
Oh my!
for choice. You have a choice of butter toffee or caramel.
Oh
These are
my
nice and
goodness!
hot. These are popcorn with peanuts, by the way. So you got a little bit of protein in with your snack.
And what's your starting bid?
$3 for choice.
$3. $3 to make some memories and get a good snack out of it too.
Yes, yes, yes.
I remember it getting fiddle faddle as a little girl, and
Oh.
I used to think it was so funny when my grandfather would get upset and say, "Oh, fiddle faddle." And we have Heather in for 3.
Yay.
There's just something. It's like Cracker Jacks. Just brings back memories.
Absolutely.
How it Yes, Crunch and Munch too. That's true. Do we have 325?
I don't,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh, I was just going to say, I don't know if Crunch and Munch has the nuts or not.
I think some does. Some,
I can't quite
like
remember.
it's like almond joy. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
That's funny. Okay. All right. Fair warning.
How many hundred of boxes can we offer you?
Oh, one of each. That's a great choice.
Okay.
Well, we're saving on her having to drive to the store for snacks. Sometimes I sell fun stuff, sometimes I sell pretty stuff, and sometimes I just sell stuff that saves you a trip in the store. But in this heat,
Mm,
isn't it better to just have stuff shipped to somebody, shipped to your home so that you don't have to get out in the heat? and knowing it helps somebody else pay their bills, it's like win-win.
I actually find that very winning, especially these days. Especially these days.
I was going to say, it is harder to find parking, the lines are longer, and the cashiers are always so busy on their earpiece, which is secretly connected to some phone.
Hmm.
Anybody else? Oh, and Janet says that these are better than Cracker Jacks. Thank you. I think so too. And I think it's more ounces in a bigger box as well.
I like fiddle faddle better than Cracker Jack. Cracker Jack, I like Cracker Jack too. I mean, that you can't get away from it. But there's something like almost like a burned, like they burned the sugar a little bit too much in the Cracker Jack. Bless you.
Well, I feel like these kernels are bigger and fluffier and lighter. The Cracker Jacks are a little hard on my teeth. I always feel like, oh no, I'm about to break a tooth. And I feel like these are just light and
Mhm.
fluffy. All right, so
Yes.
these are sold, sold, sold. All right, next, who wants some cheese crackers? I've got white cheddar cheese and I've got classic cheddar cheese. Now, these are baked. So, if you're on a diet, if you're watching what you eat and you're trying to avoid fried stuff, these are baked. I love that so much. And something else I love, starting at $3, is that these are made with real cheese. Real cheese. Nothing against the what do you call them? Cheetos, but I don't think Cheetos are made with real cheese. Just saying. That's why the not real cheese comes off all over your fingers, and you don't have that problem with these. There's no orange fingers after eating any of these cheese crackers.
Yeah, I don't like the orange fingers.
Well, some people use the chopsticks, and I get that, but I am not savvy enough to use the chopsticks. So,
Well, I'll tell a little bit about my secrets. If I ever have to eat if I ever just get some weird craving for the orange powder stuff, I use I use disposable
uh-huh.
gloves.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the orange on my fingers.
That makes sense to me. All right. Any interest in the cheese crackers?
Anyone?
You've got cheddar and white cheddar. All right. We will pass on these. Next, I'm going to back up the camera. I've got two serving dishes. I've got Pretty in Pink. It's going to be $5 for choice. And I also have Taupe. So I think these are great for chips and dip, for vegetables and hummus, for wings and ranch. Um, So this just works great, whether it's a dipping sauce, a ranch, hummus, salsa, and these are made of a melamine. So therefore, if you drop them, therefore it won't be a problem. But it doesn't have to be chips or vegetables. You could also make a fruit platter on this as well, or you could even fill it with meats and cheeses for charcuterie. So looking for $5. And these are a nice big size too. Let me put my ruler next to to it so that you can see these are not small. So these will do if you and your sweetie are sharing a big platter and you're watching like a movie marathon or a watching a show all the way through. So, or if you're having a party, if you're having a barbecue. Anybody for $5. You know what? I'm also going to add this plate as well. This one is long and thin. It's got beautiful red and blue flowers. So it has all of the patriotic American colors, but yet it's not the same old striped um, platter that you can only use for, 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, Veterans Day. So I love that it can be for every day, but yet it also has the patriotic colors, but they're in a pretty floral. But this would be great for sushi, great for a rack of ribs, or just anything you want on a long plate. So we will also add this one as a choice for $5. Okay, last call on these $5 melamine platters. Okay, next $3 for choice. The choices are I have Jello snacks, and these are individual Jello cups. If you think making Jello is hard and time consuming, and you don't want to eat a whole package of one flavor because you get tired of it, in this package, you're going to get a grape, a strawberry, a lemon, a lime, a cherry, and a blueberry. Next option is coconut rolls. These are no artificial ingredients, suitable for vegetarians. They have some roasted black sesame seeds. They are light and delicious. Next option are classic cow tails or the honey bun flavor of cow tails.
Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum.
So looking for $3 for choice. I also love that the cow tails are individually wrapped. That way, if you're a person who's scared of eating too many or not keeping up with what you're eating, you can count wrappers. So I know that's one of the things I learned in college is I had a college roommate who's like, wait, how many wrappers? How many wrappers? Was that two? Was that three? Was that four? Because she had decided before she ever sat down to eat whatever we were going to eat while we were watching a TV show or a movie. She was very careful about how many of whatever it was that she would allow herself. So that's when I learned about counting wrappers from her.
That sounds like a really fun time.
I absolutely love college. Those of you who don't know, I went to Baylor and it is called the Harvard of Texas. It is super hard, but everybody is so sweet and kind and Christian, just like a church camp. So it was a great 4 years, and I am so blessed to have earned a BFA from them.
That's really neat. I never got to experience that part of life. Always a little bit
I'm sorry.
always been a little bit jelly of people that did have, but I
Aw,
very
and I'm jelly of people who have gotten to find their one true love and gotten to get married and live happily ever after and have kids. So, we have such different lives, and yet Kitty and I are both so happy for each
Yeah, oh
other.
yes. Oh yes.
Janet's in for three, so he sees something to his liking.
Hopefully, I can continue
Oh, and Craig
helping.
says he thinks the coconut ones are yummy. Woohoo!
So far, I don't think anybody can hear me except Wendy
I can hear you.
and maybe Pearl.
I can
Pearl's my
hear
kitty.
you. Oh, Wendy and Pearl. Do Wendy and Pearl get along, or do they compete for your lap? I don't think Kitty heard me. Once, we're going twice. Fair warning. I don't think
Goodness
you heard my
sake.
question. My question was, do Wendy and Pearl compete for your lap?
Oh, you guys heard me talk about Wendy and Pearl?
Yes. We're here all afternoon, sweetie. We're here listening to you because we love you and we care about what you say.
um,
Oh,
sometimes they do. And
okay.
usually, if Wendy is on my lap and Pearl wants to be where Wendy is, she'll kiss Wendy's and groom her ears and tickle her whiskers and love on her until Wendy gets fed up with it and moves it, and then Pearl moves it into the lap.
Oh, all right. We are sold to Janet. Janet's going to take the Jello, and then gift alert, gift alert, gift alert. Janet is going to send one of the coconut to Craig Wolf. That's so generous and so kind. I love that. Guys taking care of other dudes. That's so nice. You could go to some adult establishment and, send a beverage, to your buddy at the next stool. But I love that these auctions work the same way. It's like we're all gathered around the snack table and it's here, pass this, snack to this person and pass this snack to that person. So I think buying a snack is just like buying a drink out at the outside world, right? Except you don't
Oh
have to
yeah.
worry about driving home. Okay, anybody else?
I
All
don't
right,
see.
let me move these aside. Thank you so much, Janet. Congratulations. Okay, next I've got toasted macaroons. Yum. And I have Wiley Wallaby licorice. Now I'm showing you the watermelon, but I can also get this in lemonade, green apple, blueberry, pomegranate, and strawberry. Oh, and the classic black. So I can get it in five different flavors. I'm just showing you one example of what it looks like.
Do we have any?
$3 for choice. And you know what? It looks a little lonely. I'm also going to add some strawberry banana taffy,
And this is a price.
and I'm going to add some maple taffy.
And these were $3, correct?
Yes, $3 for choice.
$3 for choice. Oh, $3 for choice. That's a lot of good sweet stuff. Yum. Okay.
All right, looking for $3.
Do you have any? All right, I'm in for $3, please.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Do you have any interest for $3.25? Anyone? Don't forget to put the thumbs up for Belle, please, if you haven't already done it. It's very much appreciated.
Yep. We're hoping to get to 40 today, and it doesn't cost a dime to click that thumbs up, and it helps me so much with YouTube algorithm. Well, let's go ahead and count this down. After all, Big Brother starts in 15 minutes. So,
Oh, gracious.
I think I'm going to wrap it up in the next 15 minutes. So, but I've still got a couple more things to show to y'all as we run down the clock.
Alrighty.
And then after Big Brother, I'm going to get dinner on Riri. I know I should wait until I've actually billed her, but now.
Yeah, that's a long time to wait to eat something.
Because I feel like when she typed that, she meant it for today, even though I don't bill till Wednesday, Thursday. I should have said, just send it friends and family right now. But that would have seemed mean and greedy. She's probably still watching and is like, is that Belle woman still talking about me all this time later? If so, I'm talking about you just out of gratitude. All right, we are sold. Okay, so remember in the Wiley Wallaby, I do have 5 flavors. Everything else is the flavor itself.
Okay. I would like 3 of the macaroons, please.
Okay, 3 macaroons. I've got it. Thank you, thank you. We'll open this up to the chat. Any other interest? All right, let me clear these away then. All right, next we're going down to only $2. Only $2. There are not too many things that I sell for only $2. But let me show you what I have. First, I have a brain freeze. It's actually a freeze-dried candy, and it's in a rainbow crunch. And hopefully y'all can see the pretty rainbow colors here. And your other option is going to be these Tic Tac Chewies. These come in the flavors of cherry, lemon, orange, apple, and grape. Is it okay to send you a separate bill for $5 just for today and then put your regular stuff that I'm shipping to you on your real invoice? If so, I'll just send you the $5 bill tonight. Thank you so much, Riri. I appreciate you letting me bill that separate. Thank you, thank you.
Riri, do you know how
It is so
to
fun, isn't it, Kitty?
friends and family? Then she doesn't even have to bill you.
Oh, that's an even better idea. Because then I don't have to pay a fee on it.
If not, it's okay.
Because otherwise, PayPal's going to charge me about $1 or so. I forget what their minimum is. It may just be 79 cents. Aw, thank you, Riri. You're the best. All right, anybody for $2 for the freeze-dried Rainbow Crunch or the Tic Tac Chewy? Let me show you the dates on these as well. Sometimes I get to talking and forget. These have a date of October 28th, and these have a date of November 10th. So several months still left on each. Any interest for $2?
I don't see anyone.
Okay, next, while we're doing things that are $2, I have these super cute bowls. Now, if Craig is still in the chat, I think Craig has these bowls. I can't remember if Kitty has these bowls, but they have these great trucks on them, and it almost looks like blue denim, but they're melamine. I also love that they have this scalloped design. Can y'all see the scalloped design? The scalloped design to me just makes it look so much more upscale. Wait, what are you ordering 3 of, Kitty?
No, that
I'm
was
confused.
for the. It took a while to go through for some reason. That was for the macaroons.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it came up there.
Wait. Oh, okay.
It's okay.
So these bowls are $2. Anybody interested in these bowls for $2? Oh, Craig says he loves them. They definitely do have a total guy vibe to them. I love that. And if you accidentally drop them because they're melamine, they're not going to shatter. You're not going to be sweeping up glass or ceramic. I love that about them. So whether you're a adult, a child, a senior adult, which has some trembles or some dropsies, these are going to be safe, and they're also cute.
Craig
So
says
$2 for
all the time.
these.
Craig says
Yeah.
that's nice.
And I only have 3 left because they've been popular at other auctions. Now, speaking of things, I only have a few left. These, instead of selling individually, and I love these, but I've been showing these for a while, and they have such a pretty print on them too. I'm going to sell the whole set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead of selling these for $2 each, you can get all 5 for $7.
Oh, that's a good.
$7. So at the end of the auction, I love to sell things by bulk. This is where I love to slash the prices. I can't really slash prices on food too much because food costs is so high. But on the non-food, food-related items, I love to be able to slash the prices. So anybody want all 5 bowls for only $7?
Those are if you have an RV or you go camping a lot, those are good things to put with your camping supplies. And if you have an RV or a trailer or something like that you pull, things always, no matter how good you pack it, they always move around. And these won't break.
All right. Anybody for 7?
Anyone interested in $7?
All right. Here's another price break. I showed this at the autumn in August. This is a cutting board, and at the top it says, oops, let me adjust the camera. It says boo. So if you like to do charcuterie, whether you use this as a cutting board or a serving board, it is a thick piece of wood. I was selling these for $10. Tonight, reduce it to.
That's a good price for a.
If it is going to a
Geez.
Halloween, this would be a great gift for something else they could serve on.
Take it with some cupcakes on it. You're the person of the party.
Absolutely. I'm still kind of
And
partial to charcuterie, but yeah, if you want to make it for cupcakes, we'll let you make it for cupcakes. I'm teasing.
It's the baker in me. I see cupcakes
I
or Rice
know.
Krispies.
I know.
Or fresh
$8,
cookies.
Nancy. $8.
I'm sorry, Nancy. That was my fault. I was yakking. Not
No,
yakking.
no. I had said it a few times, but sometimes my accent gets in the way.
No. I don't know. I speak Southern, so it doesn't matter. I understand.
Well, you're just used to hearing me yak, yak, yak. So, all right. Any interest in this with the price drop? And in case y'all think this is small, it is not small. It is a big 12 inches. And it's new with tag still. You'll see the tag at the bottom. This really looks like something you would have gotten for like $50 at one of those craft bazaars where they had handmade items. The fact that I found this in a store, I was so surprised because it totally looks artisan when you get it in person.
It really does. It does look artisan made. Well, I don't see any interest.
All right. We're going to pass on this. And next, I've got one more price drop. I showed this big set and look at all the different sets of paper plates in the big size, all the sets of paper plates in the small size. And then you've got napkins. So I think it's three sets, and a set of napkins. And look at the pattern. You know, so often when you get Halloween stuff, it's the stuff that looks cutesy and like a kitty. I don't know if it's coming through on screen. This looks like a movie set. This looks so elevated and not like just a silly kids party. But this looks theatrical. This is some high quality items. I got this at the liquidator, so I will never be able to get another one of these. I was asking $10 for this big set. Tonight, I'm going to start this big set because it's the 800th anniversary. Get it? All my price drops down to 8 for $8. And I'm so excited to have been able to share this 800th broadcast with you.
It's been lovely. But any time is spent with you, whether it's when we're talking or whether it's on one of your auctions, it's always lovely.
Aw. Well, that means so much to me because Kitty's heard me cry, Kitty's heard me yell, Kitty's heard me vent, and yet still says the nicest things. I love that about her. She is always such a positive light and encouragement. All right, so big, huge set. Anybody for 8? I'm not even into Halloween, and I just think that this is so amazing. Like something you'd see like a theme park. Well, Kitty must like it because she accidentally typed an 8, unless it was Little Miss Wendy or Pearl.
Accidentally.
Because, I'll take paw bids all day long. So.
That's
as long as the owners own up to the paw bids, we'll take paw bids.
Yeah. Sometimes if I ever, God forbid, goodness forbid, if I ever get taken to court, and I didn't do it, my dog and my cat, they did it. It was a paw bid.
Well, I think Sandy lets Chewy help her bid, so it only makes sense that you let Wendy and Pearl help you bid. Now, if the chickens start helping you bid, we might have to send somebody out there to check on
In
you.
a little,
But we'll take the dog and cat bids. So
the man in the little white coats. You're at 4:59 my time, so that means you have 1 minute till Big Brother.
That's right. This is going to be the last item of the night.
Well, that's nice. Then you got it onto a good ending.
I must have planned it out right. And I can't get the glare off of it. But
No, it's fine.
sold. And if there's anything y'all missed earlier that you want to buy, put it in the chat. Or even better, once the outro plays, put it in the comments. That way YouTube gives me credit as well as me getting an extra sale. I want to see everybody back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. where Kitty will be back once again to co-host.
Yay!
And so I say, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life. Roll in your heart. Roll in your soul. Roll on and on